Someone's messaging a cat girl on Discord. Huh? No, somebody was messaging a cat girl on Discord.
Good morning. It's
I know that sound. Mm-hmm.
So
Already.
fantastic. Good morning. Glad to be here. With Monday night, something else. So here we are. MNF, the real MNF right here. My name is Jared Flowers.
The openings.
My name is Jared Flowers. This is Jared. Jared.
Yeah, you did.
All right.
Live from Mr. So we got a fucking studio, I guess, now. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, stumbled into that one.
Yeah, very cool. Thanks, everyone.
Air conditioning in space. Love.
What's that?
Air conditioning in space. Love.
Free electricity.
I'm
Real
gonna play
interesting.
some D&D with my best buddies. This is some of my friends. Let's go.
I'm starting off.
That's it.
I'm Waits. I'm Jazz Bingles, the Bard.
I'm Logan. I play Nikolai the Warlock.
I'm Josh. I play Pietro the Cleric.
I'm Aaron. I play Fairprax, the Wizard.
I'm Ken. I play Vandroth the Barbarian.
Well, shit, man.
What's good? What's good for us?
Yeah, great. Thanks so much for fucking playing some D&D with me again, yet again. Real quick, last week.
He's dead.
Fucking dumbass.
MVP of the week last week was. His skill in negotiating with somebody who didn't speak language that anybody else spoke language nobody else spoke. Was
Came in
able to
clutch.
communicate very well. It was a lot of fun. Speaking of things that happened last week, what do you know, Mr. Logan? About
Not
what
a
happened
damn thing.
Not a damn thing. Friends, let's fill our friend in.
Fill me up, bros. With
What's the last thing you remember?
Opening a door.
spike trap.
So us
And
going
that's
into
about
the
it.
second part with the mushrooms,
Yep.
bulbs,
Mushrooms.
mushrooms. So
Yeah.
spike trap. After spike trap, we're on another big cavern. Opened up. Bunch of one of those little platforms again, but there's one that's like in the back top, basically spewing that fucking purple shit.
Right.
Made our way to that. Found lots of bodies
Oh.
of
Subterranean accounts.
subterranean Akalans, ancient Akalans, apparently the original Akalans,
Translucent and gelatinous is the adjectives I've
My-
written.
eyes. Yep.
with a bunch of empty husks of hooked ore.
Gross.
They're molting.
Like yeah, like as if it was molted. If you put the bodies of the ancient Akalans next to the empty husks,
Then what happens?
they kind of look like they fit.
Oh,
You know,
my
we
goodness.
found a dead dwarf. Some dead dwarfs.
Yep.
Then we found
One dude.
the dude stirring the pot, making a
Eldaria.
A lot of carnage. A lot of like just moving through spaces carefully. A lot of me being a balloon, so I could see things.
Hell yeah.
Basically, guy says, when everyone lives, I'm dead. And then when everyone's dead, I live to bring back everyone who was dead back to life, and then I die again.
Mixing called.
This purple shit will kill us.
Oh.
He also said down at the bottom of the pit is the entrance for Temple of Ramos. And it's corrupted.
An old friend.
Something's corrupting it.
Mm.
And where the real questioning of being pissed off, where Pietro being pissed off at the guy was, hey, how far down does the smoke go before you finish? And he goes to the bottom. I said, to the bottom where the entrance of the Temple of Ramos is. And that's what he wouldn't fucking answer.
Mm. And you wanted to swing on him?
He dispelled Steven. I'm fucking pissed.
Rest in peace. Again.
Yeah.
Pieces, I guess.
That's okay. He's up by the smoke now. I wonder if he's going to come back to life.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I'd actually be like,
I mean, he's got no organs and no skin. But,
Who
you know.
needs him?
So we left.
Doing my best
by the
to get
way,
rid of mine.
the way where we came from, where the spike pit was,
Right.
It's actual water.
there's like the green smoke billowing out of that hole now.
Right.
So I think it's kind of like fucked.
Is
There's another
that
hole
different
back
from the
wall.
purple smoke?
Yes.
Ah,
The green smoke was
Poison.
poison gas that was coming in from the room
That was a
before the
trap.
spike.
and the
traps.
purple smoke is just instant death.
It is a reversal of life and death,
Mhm.
Cool.
as far as we can tell.
So we kind of stopped there at a choice of what to do. We either have like more holes in walls we can try to go towards, or we can go
We
down.
can just be the heroes we're meant to be and go duel Ramos ourselves.
So it is a tomb of, I think he said, the right hand of Ramos.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
split up Osiris style.
And not like that's not like a metaphor for a person.
No, yeah, like
right hand.
actually. And it is leaking, and that is probably the source. And if we can go
I
down
guess
there,
my biggest question is who's Ramos?
the god that of the
Oh,
one
also
that no one
the whole
likes.
pantheon.
the shitty red
It's the one that's
child
yeah.
of the gods.
Steals
Doesn't
shit from
really
the
care
gods,
about
gives
people.
it to humans for his own fucking
Gotcha.
shits and giggles.
He gives
So not
monkey paw
the
gifts.
not the OG Aureus.
No.
Correct.
Love that guy.
He's and
What's
I-
up?
We also figured out that apparently surface columns look to Ramos like the good guy. The underground of Collins, not so much.
Hmm?
They knew him.
They were like that guy, fuck that guy.
We're not letting him wake up. No,
Fair enough.
So
we guard this place. Which is why I stepped in and I was like, no, if this guy is telling the truth and this thing leaks periodically, we want the people who are in charge of fixing that leak around.
the problem is he has no idea, because when they're alive, he's dead.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know what happens. He just knows they die. He comes back. He brings everyone back, and then he dies again.
Every once in a while he wakes up and everything's good and he just dies again. But
Not this time.
this time everything was bad and he's like, well, time to mix the pot.
Time to get to cooking.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Gumbo in the pot.
So we gotta have like he speaks Abyssal, by the way. I don't think anyone else but me speaks Abyssal.
I think I speak Abyssal.
Well, you were
You
crying.
got deep
so.
speech.
It might be deep speech then.
Deep speech is your deity shit.
Yeah. Because you also speak deep speech.
Damn, son, you just quiet.
Believe so?
You just got that?
Yeah, because I'm Abyssal Celestial Common.
Let's have a look.
I think you're just common and deep speech.
I think I have Draconic and Primordial. Let me see.
I'm updating sources.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been a little.
Me too.
I think they're like pre-patching and preparing
Because we're getting pretty
Oh
close.
shit, yeah, that's
for 2024. Yeah.
October.
No.
No, it's
September.
No, it's September.
Is it
It's
September?
like
Okay.
it's like into August, first week of September when they're
Okay,
releasing
cool.
everything.
Hell yeah.
Oh, looking perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like somebody took really good care of running an excellent game, as well as having great players to play it. Hashtag
I speak Dwarvish, apparently.
No.
How dare you?
Fuck, you speak Dwarvish. Oh, you speak Primordial.
Yeah. I'd be speaking languages I didn't know about.
Nice.
So if there's
I
any
did take that in college.
dwarven runes,
I haven't
well,
heard.
brother, I know what they say.
You got a common language you think y'all two.
Have Dwarven.
I also
I
speak
got Dwarvish, Primordial, and deep
I think you guys
speech.
are the only two that speak.
Dwarven, Gnomish, Unicorn.
Elvish,
Can't
Draconic, Primordial.
Your
Somebody else spoke Elvish as well.
the Ken, not me. Ken,
No, you
you
just
has
make-
common and what else? For
Oh, it
speaking?
might have been Arrow.
Let's be common and Dwarven.
Common and Dwarven?
We love our dwarves.
Barbarian speaks the universal language of violence.
Fluent. Fluent in that.
That's Masters.
I think dwarves would call that fun. Not
Well,
fun.
great. This is an excellent catch-up. Some house rules really quick. Tokens, these are rerolls. We just like hand that to the guy on your right. No.
Kenjamin.
What was the other item that we got from the spike pit?
Glasses.
Glasses
The bag.
and
The
yeah,
bag.
a
We
bag.
don't know. It's a glowy bag.
I'm currently wearing your glasses because you were getting them all wet.
Makes sense. Just spraying out like a cover of
I was
hose.
like, that can't be good.
I do love that I have a completely in character reason or a thing to do if I'm not here.
Oh no, I don't miss Sandy.
Oh, turn into a fountain?
Yeah. Larry the Cosmic Cod just goes, "We need to talk," and I go,
Rolling all over yourself.
"That's right."
This is it. Adventure game.
It's got nothing to do with piss.
It's done. It's piss.
Got nothing to do with piss.
I made it piss. Piss.
You have to give.
Piss on me, piss on me, piss on me.
These cards are all our bad guys this evening. These nerds have earned them, and yes, great. You are well stocked with cool shit. I couldn't find the previous ones. The lucky Victor sent me 2 of those things, so I was able to go with it.
I'll give you back your glasses.
Hank,
I can
my eyes of seeing.
get a cloak of protection, right?
Somebody did.
Might have been you.
Yeah. Was it me?
I think so.
I think it is me.
You don't have armor. So we're like,
I'm
here.
missing my bag of who knows what it does.
That's true.
Tambourine, and there's an armor, a +1 armor?
That's
No, I have +1 shield.
shield. Oh, that's your armor then that you found. Soul bust.
No, I don't know. I never took that armor off Steven. He still had it on him because it had a giant fucking hole through it where I could wear it.
Well,
didn't know what it
one
was.
was good.
Yeah,
It was
you
a
have-
terrible effort. If it was a good effort, it would have worked.
Channing Tatum would have been proud of you.
Couillon.
Not game, but
Never had an answer.
you know what?
I loved it. I thought it was great.
He's better than fucking Taylor Kitsch, I guess.
Yes.
Ultimately, unless
Or what Deadpool was, yeah.
He was so happy to do it. Though.
he was having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, like a kid.
I mean, he called Wolverine a couillon, and that's all
Yeah.
all it takes.
Yeah.
On me.
Yeah, perfect.
I need my very Cajun friend to see the movie.
I'm missing a +1 shield as well.
I don't know.
Pretend it was +1 armor. I think, yeah, either
It
that's.
is factored into your armor class when you're D&D Beyond, so we're gonna keep
Yeah. Same shit.
I'm just using this breastplate on this +1 armor as my shield.
I'm missing the mirror.
Oh, the corn mirror.
Horn mirror.
Corn.
Corn mirror.
Mirror.
They actually don't know what the forward does.
We don't.
We've had it since like session 3.
Everyone's saved against it every time we try to fucking use it, so we have to
Yeah.
look what the fuck it does.
No,
We just looked at it once and saw corn, I think.
I think if we said the word
I
corn.
don't remember that.
Or-
Honestly, I don't remember.
I think we said the word
No,
corn.
it was like identify object, and Pietro had a vision of corn.
Yeah, I
It's
said
like
the
a
word.
maze.
I said the word maze, and he just goes, and I went corn, and then he's like, make a save, and I'm like, the fuck.
I honestly don't remember. I agree.
Cool. Well,
That was quite a while ago when I was taking. Right?
it was pre-hiatus for sure. Yeah.
Anyways, was it pre-season 2?
We had that since season 1. That was like a.
But yeah, when did we figure out the word?
That was
corn?
early.
That was first episode of season 3.
Yeah, it was the immediately after season 2, and then we broke for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, season 1, episode 1.
We broke because of the weather.
Yeah. Yeah, in New Orleans.
The sun descends upon New Orleans every year.
And the seek shelter or stuff.
It's just Majora's Mask, but it's the sun.
Yeah.
It looks like that.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. All right, great. So when you last left, we were talking to Altari, and
Fuck that guy.
fuck that guy. There was a lot of shoving about, skeleton was dismissed, and a pot was served by a ghostly presence. Filled you in on a lot of that, and you know, I think you were like turning to leave from there. I think that is where we'll pick up.
Yep.
We'll start here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A game called Spirit Island. It's a board game that's very fun, and I would love to play it with all of you on tabletop. One of the spirits you can play is the Relentless Gaze of the Sun, which just hammers a particular area of the island until everything in it is dead.
So what was all that grunting and, whistling was all about? Why was he stirring that pot again?
To bring back all of the people who died here so they can continue guarding this arm of Ramos so that people don't fuck with it, because fucking with it is bad.
So should we go fuck with it?
We're gonna go see if we can fix the leak. We are plumbers now.
Fixing it. Okay. All right. Fixing it. Fixing, not fucking with it. Fixing.
That may require fucking with it. There's also apparently a guardian that we have to beat up.
This is why y'all keep me around.
I mean, we just gotta make a choice. We want to do this, or we want to get the fuck out of here?
We can't really go backwards right now. We don't have time. By my math, we don't have time. So we have one way to go.
I mean,
Well, if it's on the way
It'll
out.
be a very long time
we've
before I
got
can
like
guess how.
3 hours before this shit gets to us now.
I
And
don't know
like
if
it
that's
took us
true.
what, like an hour to get here from where we
I
came
don't
from?
know if that's true. I don't know if we have 3 hours. I think we have.
I don't fucking trust a single thing that fucking guy said.
I'm just looking at how fast it's filling.
Yeah.
I was the one up there.
So,
I don't think we have that much time. Cause like before 3 hours before it fills the whole chamber, yeah. 3 hours before it gets to house level, suspended way up in the air, no.
Quick note, you would know that you definitely are in the highest for the picture.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we'd be going downhill to leave either way, but
I came here to be a hero. So
What do you think?
Let's be heroes.
We are doomed.
glad to have you back.
Say fuck it.
I wish I was dead.
Trying to go out like a fireball
Fuck it. Let's fuck it.
to the bottom.
Oh, jazz.
I mean, if it's on the way out, might as well. Might as well lop a few heads while we at it.
It's not. We gotta go deeper.
I do not wish to risk my neck for a dead civilization, but if
Oh, it's not.
This
risking.
is-
We were already told that once they come up, they're not going to be friendly.
But if we go fix the thing, they would be grateful.
We could be heroes.
That is what
We
we were
don't know
told.
that.
or
We
they
were told that
Just for one day.
they
wouldn't
should
they
be.
just be dead forever?
They would be if we stopped the guy stirring the pot.
That's kind of what I
But
wanted to do.
I worry that this civilization has kept this thing under wraps for a very long time and is the custodians of this tomb. And I would not want to remove these custodians. Where I come from, there's shit like this all the time. You keep that shit under lock because otherwise everything ends.
That hot stern son of a bitch seemed more surprised that it was leaking and infected or fucking corrupt.
He also
whatever.
said that the Hokors were corruption
Well, yeah.
from the tomb.
Yeah, abominations.
And so if we stop the corruption from the tomb leaking, maybe we can cut off the horrors at their source. And that would save us a lot of trouble from fighting an endless wave of them.
I just want to go back to Wave Rock, whichever way gets me there fastest.
Well,
How about
that
this?
way.
I have a
That way,
suggestion.
There's that way, and there's that way with the green shit coming out of it that we came from.
Yeah.
I have an idea. How about we plug the leak and close out this canteen? How about we drown him?
Wait,
Endless does
mean.
mean endless.
Wait, who are we drowning?
Well, whatever's.
I mean, other
Awesome.
things can't swim, actually. We just leave this at the front.
Just
I had a weird feeling I've seen this play before. Oh, Aqualand or some shit.
Very good.
Is that how Waterworld happened?
Yep.
Somebody just
Goes
dropped a
back to
decanter of
skull.
endless water.
dropped their shit like, well,
Him and who?
You know, we plugged the
He
hole,
drink his what now?
and then we drop like maybe in a sea's worth of water. Then we'll stop and watch them drown. Problem solved, right?
yeah. I mean,
What?
Everyone's happy.
Yeah, I don't know.
if that
You're
works,
trying
we
to-
won't know
It's
until
not
we
the
get down
worst
there.
idea we've ever had.
It's probably close. You're trying to drown us all in a cavern?
It'd be on the way out. No, we go down there. We make sure everything is fixed. Let's just go. Let's just go.
Shit goes awry, we flood the bastards.
Yeah.
See, this is what happens when
Do you know how big temples are?
Yeah.
It's endless.
Yes, but
I also know how magic works.
I don't think you understand fluid dynamics.
I definitely understand fluid dynamics. I literally just did math on the filling of a gas in a chamber.
man, magic on a brain.
Yep, you fill the thing with water.
Baby, I'm all about
You keep the thing from not coming up for air. Problem solved.
Jazz is familiar
And if
with
they can't
many
swim, all
fluids
better.
of various viscosities.
Yeah. I
Let's.
was about to say, especially the viscous.
Let's go waterboard a god.
I don't think.
What if we can waterboard his arm?
Oh man.
Oh, you can try.
We can certainly try.
Then again, he's a child
Oh, I just
of
discovered
the
a new
god of
kink.
forge and fire. Maybe he doesn't like water.
Yeah.
These things don't like water.
I know my type
I don't
of
like
business.
water.
Why
You
not?
seem to do pretty good around it.
It's
All
like
you
your
do
whole
is like
tribe.
it, he doesn't like you.
Doesn't mean that I want to be around it more. I'm around it by necessity. But like, you know, sometimes you have
You
to...
don't tell me.
Nikolai, how did you wind up in your situation if you don't like water?
Mind your business.
Okay.
Ooh, backstory time?
No.
I mean, it's fine. Like, this chamber is filling up with gas. We can keep here, standing
gonna-
here
we're gonna-
arguing about it.
We're
We
gonna
share
start
some
walking.
feelings.
That is convenient because I would sooner be dead than get to know any of you.
Ira ball down at the bottom.
That is more what I am thinking.
Shall we?
Go at least try.
Let's go be heroes.
Well, with a
Hell yeah,
bang.
Jazz.
Well,
Someone did this when I first got here. I don't know what it means.
who's leaving? That's
See, it's
Just
one
waiting
here
on
and
the
one
dungeon
here.
master now.
yeah.
Wait.
Right. Fine, we'll try your idea.
Lead the way, old fearless one of many sights.
That's not,
You know how much fun this could be.
That's
two in the front. We
The
call it the minivan.
Honda Odyssey action.
That's right.
Look, I'm just saying, be careful around.
That's wrong.
With that hand
Honda
sign.
Odyssey fucks.
Yes, it does. It's gonna turn you into a Muppet.
Are our
Skid 'em a
microphones
rinky-dink,
broken again?
dink, skid 'em a rinky-dink.
They were.
Didn't you say you did a mic test?
We did, and everything looked fine. But we weren't live yet, so.
All of a sudden, we just lost mics.
Yeah, it sounds like. I feel like we should place better in shooting every year.
Oh, we did fucking astounding with like heat shooting.
Yeah. Look, it was just
we're
it
just
was
better
just
at moving
time. It
targets.
was just time for some guy in a fucking jeans in his lounging shirt
And
to
like,
show
he's
up out
been
of
to like
nowhere.
a bunch of Olympics. He is not a new face.
America does
We
believes in accuracy by volume. That's why we're great with shotguns.
Fair.
You know.
You see the rule: one in every car.
Not enough children downrange. Go on.
And banned from Twitch.
Probably. Excellent.
If the JO instructions didn't get us, I did.
What are JO instructions? Oh God, stop.
Joking, as the kids say.
No, that's a different thing. That's just when you squeeze it.
Could you guys not? And also, why are you so fucking weird and hip, dude?
Can't help it, man.
He spends all day with fucking
children.
15.
Yeah, it's
I teach teenagers. I got no choice. My brain's rotted. Skibbity, Ohio. You know.
What?
You know.
Yeah.
What the Sigma?
Oh, I hate every bit of this.
You should.
Shall we move on, please?
Right.
Well, we haven't reached the climax, but yeah, we can save that for later.
That's the end. That's the end of the instructions.
I mean, what about the denouement after the climax? You think you
No, they
think I'm not going to talk them down? Aftercare is important.
Sitting next to you is like having sex on SSRIs. The jokes are just almost there.
It's almost there. Almost there. For hours.
Are we still streaming?
Yeah.
Great.
We'd get banned if we had any viewers, you know.
Probably.
We're gonna make it big for 3 days. They're like, oh, this is a really good stream.
Wow, what a great Christmas episode.
The blade-
Banned.
that pickaxe buried in what part of a child?
Diggy, diggy.
Yeah.
We have fun.
We do.
It's a good time.
Well, we told you what we were doing.
We're leaving.
I didn't hear any of that.
We're going down.
Going down, baby.
All right.
We're gonna go fuck up that Tomb Guardian
We didn't
and
really find
bust
out.
open the Tomb of Ramos and jerk off with his arm.
Just shells.
For the
A Dutch rudder?
Yeah.
the bodies, shells are like the bodies that were like.
Take me back to 19.
The person that you left behind, Eldarian? Yes. Eldarian has resumed a kind of like a haunting, whispering whistle. And as you step away from the orb, the chimney starts like billowing, just like waves of smoke that have resumed to the same amount as before you got there. The path isn't too steep, but it is treacherous. There are no rails here. Everybody had their barefoot on and had no problem keeping their traction. What with living down here for who knows how long. You missed this one part that they didn't cover, but it doesn't really matter. But I think it's really cool that the surface Accolans weren't the original Accolans. Like they evolved backwards. They like spilled onto the surface and evolved to suit being on the surface.
Yeah, they told me that.
Oh, nice. Well, fuck yeah.
Skip through it, yeah.
So fun. Great. There's a couple of different paths to take. Don't forget, like the one on the left on your way down has like half of it blown out. Right?
He was pretty clear about which path to take to get to the tomb, though.
That's fair.
Yeah. So we're going to that one.
Okay.
Almost a little too congenial about giving us the directions to that.
I mean, sounds like there's a boss at the end of it. If I know one way to level up, it's beat the boss. I'm gonna be level 6. I want extra attack.
Extra. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Blade Singer's getting like
Yeah, so continuing down, every one of these orbs is a fucking tomb. Like it's just like blown out bodies everywhere, a mix of the white blood from the hooked horrors and masses of human remains everywhere. The last one that you get to is pretty interesting. You'll recognize some of the symbols on the walls. What did you get a perception there, Dad? Do a perception. You know what? Make the Arcana check. No?
can I help?
I'm good at religion.
Sure.
Are they religious symbols? Do I reckon? I know.
Or can he
I know
like
for the most
translate
part,
things to
general-
me so
general-
I can make the Arcana?
Well,
Or, like in addition?
it's weird that. Fuck. How do I
Is it
explain
like
this?
runes or is it like
I just feel like that would be an extra like 5 to the DC
I mean,
because there could be
is
miscommunication.
is it modified religious symbolage, or is it religious symbols that I would know? I know the pantheon. I know their symbols.
That's true. It's not necessarily religious.
That's a nat 20 on the dice.
Go.
If it's religion, it's 25. If it's perception, it's 27.
Okay.
If it's arcana, it's 22.
All right. Give me just a fucking second.
History, 25. Give me all the numbers of probably whatever this would go to.
Mine was a 13 Arcana.
Very good. Very good. Very helpful.
13.
You had nat 20 on that, Dad? That is fucking tasty of you, Broham. Well done.
It's dark, but I can still see well. Ass man.
Wait, wouldn't that mean that we now you can't see?
Oh no, I was turning the hat back on.
Okay.
It's like there's light in here in some sense of the words. Like these things are like.
Oh, I always see great.
Yeah.
With my
It
weird
was,
face.
it was kind of described that there's like a little bit. It's almost like a bioluminescence kind of like going on in here from like the pod spots.
Classic bioluminescent pod spots.
So sometimes in magic, some of the parts that make up a spell will overlap. Right?
Oh, what?
Will overlap.
We all know that.
Right. So there is a section of these rooms that kind of, or like, they're not even quite like rooms. They kind of look like instructions on how to make a spell that you're familiar with. So you see this and you're like, shit, this is spare the dying. It's like being a scientist and looking at like a molecule, right? And you can like, this is one thing, and then it branches out. So you like know what that is.
Yeah.
Right?
It was the root words.
Exactly.
You know the root word. I can't the root word.
Yeah. You can. This is like spare the dying on this side, and it's kind of like a web on this one. You can definitely make out like you're like drawing like common lines between the G's. You know what I'm saying? And it does look like instructions.
Like how big is this that I'm looking at? Is it like an entire wall full of this stuff, or is it like
better than that? This is the second to last chamber before you get to the wall, right? These are pretty much a drop straight down. The platforms level out and then fall. You are on, straight to the furthest wall, right? This chamber is really interesting because while there are people like splayed across, obviously, this total massacre, these people are a little different. They're wearing shoes. There's just like a leg with a shoe on it. Strange. I mean, I'm telling you everything. You roll a fucking 20. It's almost like those racks, right, that you see in like a retail store that have like clothes on them. But this is like tapestries. And each one like says something. Know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They're hanging from the wall, like this thing here, like our lights. And like, it's just a ton of those.
Like one of those poster displays at Walmart.
What's that?
Like the old poster displays at Walmart where you get to flip through it.
Yeah, but it's
Toys R Us?
a circular one. It goes all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what these like instructional runes are. They're on these tabs.
Yeah, and it's rested. The first one that you see, the one it's open to,
That's the
is
like,
that.
piece of that rune, kind of like spare the dying. How big are these?
We need to look for the ritual.
Like a Walmart poster. Yeah.
How many of them does it look like they're on?
Like a badass one with Goku on it.
Hell yeah.
We're looking at.
Badass.
Are we looking at like 100? Are we looking at like a good like 30 of them?
How many of them exist here?
Yes.
Like I said, like it starts at the ceiling, full, and then there's like another like level.
Oh.
There's like 3 levels and like 6 of them.
Oh.
Good lord.
So,
So there's no way to take them.
But like I said, the one that you walk into is open and there's blood everywhere.
would
Is that a modern day shoe?
yes? Looks like it.
You roll a 20, I'm gonna tell you everything you want to
Scour
know.
the room.
It's not necessarily a modern day shoe. There aren't any
It's a
like
shoe. Everyone
like
here has been dressed like
rubber
motorcycles.
soles or anything.
Oh yeah. No, like modern.
Not even like yeah. I'm talking about like
A covering for a foot.
it's a boot.
A contemporary.
Exactly.
It is a made boot, and everyone around here that we found so far, body wise, has been barefoot in fucking like leathers, looking like tribal people.
Yeah, and pretty haggard at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they know how to dress appropriately, they just don't.
I want to keep using your 20.
I think these are different
People-
people.
let
I
me
think
know
we need to
what you
search
wanna
this
know.
room more.
What is the?
I'm gonna start flipping through the room, through the.
Yeah, I want to help him with that.
Okay.
We're looking for because the guy, Eldarian, didn't know the ritual to fix the tomb, but I want to see if it's here.
Okay.
Everyone else look around for things. And well, look at this.
You can see like those like old timey maps on how to do a dance, right? There's like arrows that like go to something, and this one page definitely goes to the next one
Okay.
and into the third one.
Does it look like they constantly go into each other on that same rotation, or do they look like they jump to one next to it or below
It
it?
looks like if you laid them flat next to each other,
They would just go straight into it,
Yes.
into each other in
It'd
the
be a
wall.
narrative.
Well, I mean, I know kind of the start of this.
Yeah.
Not exactly. Fucking. That's wizardry and fucking with the weave.
What? Can I get like not a school of magic, but like does it feel like ritual magic? Is there a theme of magics between the pages? Like is this a bunch of like fireball, lightning bolt kind of spells, or is this a bunch of like spare the dying, guiding bolt?
I'll let you know that the root of it, which is spare the dying, is necromancy.
Right. That yeah. Which makes sense.
Yeah. Now the real question is this for down there, or is this what fuckhead's doing over there?
I feel like both have to be here.
Possibly. If I start looking at another one of those rolls, am I finding like kind of like the same flow and the same assemblage? Or does it look like it starts with the same root or the ending root from the first one we looked at?
that is the only one that you recognize. I guess like I don't know how deep you're going. You're just gonna rip through them and see if there's any kind of.
Something I noticed, yeah. Anything else that I noticed that's kind of like spare the dying or any type of like spell I would know of. If it's a cleric spell, I would most likely know it.
And like kind of same thing. I'm gonna continue looking at the one we started with to see what it looks like as it goes on.
You know magic better than I do. You figure out the flow. I'll figure out the roots of the start.
I'm trying to just like do my best to understand the spell I'm looking at.
Okay.
Like, what is the intent of it? I know where it starts.
It looks like that page concludes on the fourth page
Okay.
of that.
So okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I would like to try and understand the spell. What do I need to do that?
It is written in a very different language.
I speak Draconic, Primordial, and Elvish. Yeah. Most magic is written in Draconic runes, but who fucking knows what they did and how they developed their magical stuff?
Roll D20. Let's do it.
Just do it.
Get this fucking show on the road here.
Yeah. That's what I want. Coin.
You coined?
I coined. It's a 12. Yep.
Very good.
Good sound.
Turned it in, boys.
Yep.
One down.
First one was a 2.
Yeah.
One.
You'll recognize that, like, there seems to be a diagram of a hand in that will represent some, like, somatic components.
Okay.
It looks like
Makes sense,
it's
yeah.
to teach a thing, and the problem is that the diagram shows a hand that has 3 fingers. So I don't know how helpful that'll be.
Just get a cast like this.
Fair enough.
As long as you didn't say 6, I felt like I'd be fine.
I medically examined like the bodies of these like ancient columns that were laying on the ground very, very, very thoroughly.
Okay.
Are they?
I think you also not
They Ninja Turtle in?
or I did.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just.
And that concludes your 20. So
Yeah.
I feel like you got a lot, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the 20 was worth it.
I have a question. Do I see any more like hook horror bodies on the way down?
Which bodies?
Any hook
Oh
horror?
yes, definitely.
Anything that's more like their chest plates or their shells like a more like pristine shape.
Like most of them are cast off the side, as you can tell, as far as you can tell. But yeah, you might be able to salvage one.
Yeah, I'm going to try to salvage like a breastplate or something like that on one of their shells.
Nice. Hit me with a survival check or nature, whichever's higher. Do the thing.
Nature is +0, survival is +4, so we do survival.
Very good.
That is an 11.
It's not really fighting you back. It's not a great shape one. You did it.
Okay, can I roll again to look for a more in shape one?
Sure.
Okay. That's a 12.
Which is better.
It is better. I'm going to give you a 12. Yeah, it comes off, but it comes off in, like, I don't know which part you're looking for. But it doesn't.
Basically, the much more like durable, hardy part that could take that could take a beating.
You pry open the back.
Yeah,
You try to, like, lift it in one part,
yeah.
and then the shell splits on the side. So you have, like, half of a back plate.
Yeah, I'll take that because
Be a shield.
Yep. Very good.
I have a breastplate already, so I got one of the black plates. I could turn that to like maybe some elbow pads or knee pads.
I'm gonna investigate that body that has a shoe that has a boot on.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, the shoe isn't actually, it's attached to a leg, but the leg isn't attached to a person.
Oh. Do I see a body around here that
It's missing a leg.
Yeah.
actually looks like it's wearing different clothes and everything that been seen so far?
Yeah, it's stuck to a wall on the far side at the second level.
It's stuck to the wall?
Stuck to the
Only if
wall.
I threw you hard enough.
No, like with a hook or a hook through his chest and into the wall.
Ah.
Gross.
Pain Ross, get that thing out.
Alright, okay. Second.
Get you some feline agility.
Alright. I grab what this thing is and on a 3 count, try to yank it down.
I mean, it's a body pinned to the wall with a giant spike.
Yeah.
He pulls the spike out.
Is it like completely impaled? Is it easier to slide out the body or take out the spike?
I don't know. You
Get
can
to
roll
tugging.
for whatever you're doing.
How old is the corpse? How old is the corpse?
How
it
old
aged?
is the corpse?
Yeah.
You can't. You can roll perception if you like, but
Is it clearly a skeleton? Or
it's
is
not a
it-
skeleton.
No, we
Oh,
made
you were
a-
asking how long the corpse has been dead.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Which we medicine checked before,
Right, and it
and it was like,
doesn't look like very long.
yeah.
They're very, very cold, but it doesn't look like it's been very long.
Is the blood around them dry?
What's that?
Is the blood around them dry?
Yes.
Sorry, fella. Been too late, but gonna let you down now. 1, 2, 3.
Fair, you wouldn't want to come back.
You pulled the guy off of the wall
Yeah.
over the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over the spike, yeah.
Give me some strength or athletics, whichever's higher.
Athletics would. It'll be.
Yeah, athletic will be higher. Yeah. Athletics is +7, so
Very good.
that's a 13 total.
Total. Okay, yeah. It's not going to be that difficult. You're a big man. Big kitty cat. And it goes.
I pulled
But
off
you
the spike.
weren't quite expecting the weight.
Yeah.
So when you pull it off, it'll just keep going and you throw it off the balcony.
Shit.
I just gotta watch as he tosses the body from the second floor down in front of us onto the center of the room.
Oops.
Gross.
My bad. But I got it down.
Squishy.
You did get it down.
It's okay, I don't think he felt it. It's okay.
Yeah, he did land on its face. It's not fun to look at. Great.
Like the Peter Griffin death pose. Spread out one way.
Lands with a fart. That thing is splattered on the everything there. All right, continue.
Yep. I'm now looking at what it looks like. How the clothes look. Does it have anything on it?
Yeah.
I'm investigating and
So
searching body.
okay, great. Sure. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna give it to you. This thing, it looks like has evolved what appears to be faster. The mouth is smaller, whereas these dudes were kind of Pac-Manning. The mouth had evolved. I mean, what had started out like this to be able to eat foods that they find in the subterranean places they're in.
Rocks.
What's that?
Rocks.
Yeah, sure. Their eyes appear to be smaller, so as to take in less light and be able to translate to the information to your brains. And that's really all you can tell. There's no like teeth involved. It's lost them smashing into the ground for the most part. Jaws broken. It's not a pretty picture. Legs went over the
Scorpion.
it's scorpion. Yes.
I'm gonna look while they're hanging out over there doing their reading and their mangling of the
Book
dead.
learning.
Yeah. Any signs of this is a big, fairly spacious area.
Oh, it's huge.
right?
Yeah. This is like inside of one of those orbs. Not as huge, but outside is massive.
Small house.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna look for signs of I don't know, maybe another group bedding down.
Another group.
Yeah, just or people that came before us. Maybe they, this is spacious enough, defensible enough room. Maybe they.
Sure. It. I
I'll put my
mean,
little glasses on.
there aren't. I mean, you can roll if you like, but I'm just giving it to you. There aren't any signs of other weapons used, if that makes sense.
Sure.
There isn't anything like an axe left in a bug and then left behind.
Any bedrolls, supplies,
No.
notes, kindling,
We
nothing.
found a barracks up earlier, like a.
Yeah. We found a room that kind of looked like a storehouse or a barracks.
Fair enough. I'm going to smoke my pipe now.
You do that.
I didn't find anything else.
Put
on his body.
prestidigitation on the end of the thumb.
Nice. No. Nope.
Just like the clothing's weird. The evolution looks a little close at the top side.
Yeah. This dude, however, is actually wearing a cloak. So.
Pockets are empty.
Is that?
His pockets are empty.
Yeah.
Is it a nice cloak?
It doesn't. You can perception. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to just give it all. I just want to give it all to you, but I don't
I
know.
know. I'm putting my little glasses on because who knows what they do.
Yes, corpses.
I know what they do because you didn't put the sleeve on it.
That's fine.
They do give me advantage on investigation, so
You did it.
that's a 1. So thank goodness for advantage.
That's true.
And that is a 23.
Sure.
Better than mine.
It's pretty shoddy, to be honest. It doesn't appear as if it has any properties beyond looking like it's made from a potato sack.
No, maker's marks. It's just something that somebody made out
Yeah.
of some sheet cloth.
That's what it looks like.
We found like pretty much everything down here just seems primitive, except for like whatever magic we've run into or seen.
Back to the old pipe smoking.
Well, I think this is. If I look around this room, is it set up like a house? Or does it look like it's set up more like a studio? Or does it look like it's like a classroom or something?
You get new ones?
No, I just
He's just giving me
Yeah.
dice.
practice with them. So I give them
Okay.
a full set.
It doesn't look like anyone lives here. Especially because it's full of dead people.
But the room doesn't look like it would be. It looked like if the bodies and everything weren't here, I don't see anywhere where it would be like furniture. This would be just an empty, devoid room except for those like rolls of tapestries.
There are.
Library.
I'm looking for furniture or like does this place is it set up like an auditorium? Is it set up like a classroom? Is it set up like a teaching area?
No, it doesn't look like it's doing much of a classroom thing, but there are places to practice, like a magic of sorts.
It's a fucking training house. Right. I mean, that's Spare the Dying. It's 4 pages. If I got that right, that's root, channel, spell of magic, release of magic.
I know nothing of magic.
I don't recognize the other. Sure.
I don't. No, like, I literally, I don't know anything about it. I just do it.
You want it?
Oh, see, there's a bunch of lines and
It makes me feel sick.
It's a lot of squiggles.
a lot of
might be doing
squiggles.
Well, get the fuck out of here. Let us know. We don't look through the tapestries. We didn't see anything else. That's just bodies.
One of these has to be the spell, right?
I feel like it must.
What spell?
The ritual to fix the leak?
We'll never know. We don't understand it. We
I mean-
don't know it. You got a way to know
I don't have time,
I don't.
but I do.
it? Nope, we don't have time.
With enough time, I could figure this out, but I don't have the time.
Our death draws nearer.
Yeah.
We should be moving.
Oh yeah.
Jared, you had me roll a d20 earlier. It was a 12. Did I add anything to that?
Oh yeah.
What were you doing?
I was looking through the
We
tapestries for the spell to try and figure out if I could determine how to read them.
Just a second.
are we that worried about this room and the tapestries?
If I can find that ritual that we need, then yes.
You guys are protecting me. Saying it. I've got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll keep the Beatles off of you.
You just start
I
keeping
need more
track of how
materials
much tobacco
anyhow.
I have left. I did get like a sizable pouch in the big tree fort, so
It's true.
Wait for.
2 seconds, dads.
You're good.
Fathers, papas.
I just realized. The back of these chairs kind of give a little bit.
Yeah.
It's comfy.
I'm sure they were not cheap. I'm sure they were not cheap. A lot
So,
of shit on. It's a lot of money on
the
this shit.
number of how much shit like this costs.
Hang on, hang on.
Pier
I have
one
more
that
info.
did. It's probably like a fucking
It is kind of buying well, but
$150 chair, probably $200 chair.
yeah, probably 200. Considering we have a $38,000 speaker system at Sophia. Just replace the perfectly good one we had. Billy just likes buying stuff.
Okay. Sorry, team. You rolled a 12 and you were doing what? You were looking through scrolls?
I was looking through scrolls trying to determine if I could like figure out how to decipher them. I was wondering if I was adding anything to that, but it was a raw 12.
Between the two of you, you are certain that with enough time, there would be a way. Yes.
Which we don't.
But not
Which we don't have.
but not now. It would take time.
Don't talk with your hand over your mouth.
I don't know what's saying much. Well,
There are like commonalities, and they don't not say like abyssal on there sometimes. That is like, however, it's like a convoluted one that's thousands of years old now.
yeah, it's like trying to talk to what's his name?
Yeah.
If it's older than that, could it be primordial?
Oh shit!
Which I also speak.
That's true. That's true. Between the
I do
three
as
of-
well, actually. I
Between
do
the-
speak primordial.
Between the three of you, you're certain that with enough time you can do this.
This is Latin. It's split off into everything else later in the like.
Plus a little infernal in the mix.
Between the four of you,
I speak common as well. So
between the five of you, you are certain that with enough time you could crack this.
how much time?
Well, if
I mean, I'm all
One
for
wants to
leaving
do-
without solving a
okay,
problem.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about these
I
ancient
am going
accounts.
to
is the
take
whole
the dead
thing,
body that we found.
Yes,
A
it is.
little more.
If this is
It's a
where
side
the
quest,
horrors
baby.
are no, if this is where the horrors
a
are coming
side-
from, this is the
Oshipo made his own damn hook bars. This ain't where they coming from.
all I'm saying is this: if anyone wants to make another roll, try to figure this thing out, I could use my helmet to give you advantage, so you don't have to use your inspiration die. I just realized that my helmet could do that not only for attacks but for ability checks as well. So let me know if you want to do some more analyzation, and we'll use one of my charges to give you advantage.
Sure. Can
The
I?
body that we pulled off the wall. I'm gonna prop it up in a corner. I'm gonna cast Speak with Dead.
Sorry?
You
I'm
heard
gonna
him.
cast Speak with Dead on the body that we found
That was on the wall.
that was on the wall. The one that had the leg with the boot. That was says a little bit more modern clothing, less rocketing subterranean fishman.
Okay, now, I want to go on record as saying I am making a very strong attempt, right? I'm turning over a bit of a newer leaf here to be a bit more agreeable, okay?
That's nice.
Thank you. Right, now that being said, okay, what does Speak with the Dead say about something that doesn't have a tone? You just like magically shifted this
Just
thing.
needs a jaw.
Cool. Has jaw, will travel. Do thing.
You grant a semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of your choice within range, allowing it to answer the questions you pose. The corpse must still have a mouth and can't be undead. That's it.
Cool. It is given. Give me 2 seconds. Think about the question. Talk about yourself.
And Fairprax wants to. You say you want to analyze the
If I can
slate
keep
more.
working on that, yeah.
Okay.
Good happen. Is that the direction to the
Getting all scary and noted.
Getting
on
character.
Any more?
Oh.
Hey, how's it going?
How you momming him?
Yeah, how's your mom doing?
So Fairprax, need help analyzing all these squiggly lines?
Yeah.
2 questions. There is 3 other questions.
I need what I need is time.
First 2 questions we already have. Ask him if he knows.
So it's not yes or no, right? He can answer.
Yeah. He gave an answer. It could be yes or no's.
Ask him if he knows the location of the ritual.
Will the tapestries? This is direction to the 2.
Location of the ritual.
Where's the location of the ritual?
Start
Who
with
are
those
you is
three,
always a good one.
Who are you? And
and then leave a bonus question.
For, yeah.
yeah, so
To
speak
hedge
with
some
dead.
bets.
Speak with dead. I cast the bones. Take the bone rings from the scythe, and I cast the bones.
Okay.
Actually, what I do, the way I cast a spell is I take out my book, my big tome, I take a blank sheet, and I draw a pair of eyes on the sheet. And I draw the expression of like eyebrows and like this much of a head.
Okay. You're doing the
Well-
fucking Morticia Adams?
Yeah, basically. Like making the expression look like it's happy. And I set the piece of paper to the face of the corpse.
That's a Boshapo spellcast. That's not a Pietro spellcast.
Okay.
Calm emotions and just draw a smiley face.
Like a piece of cheese.
Its jaw is slack and it doesn't appear, it starts to like kind of chew, but doesn't appear to connect. And stands and tries to stand up and is failing. It's pretty pathetic.
Well, it's not like it can move. It doesn't be able to
doesn't
like
move?
animate to be able to get up.
Okay,
It just
so-
basically becomes conscious.
He's gonna sit up. Does it sit up?
Yeah, I guess he could probably like.
Fine,
he
sitting
could
up.
probably like lurch a little bit, but he's not like. He's not gonna really have motor function.
Okay.
He just has the ability to talk and I guess look at us.
New thing.
I'll lean down there and kind of like support his jaw, so he's got something to, press against.
Who are you?
This lips, the whole thing. I'm just wondering the parameters of the spell, right?
He's a mouth.
That's it.
He's a mouth.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like it's just coming out of.
Like here's the thing. It doesn't need a tongue, yet it's still supposed to be able to be perfectly audible.
Okay.
The answers are supposed to be perfectly audible.
My name is Pinlador Runelinen.
What was that?
Pinlador
Emulador.
Runelinen.
What are these tapestries?
Spells for the village. Safety from the tomb. Histories. All the records are here.
I'm gonna point in a direction. The direction that what's his fucking.
Wait, how many questions are we at?
Three.
That's two.
That's
So,
that's
okay.
two. Is that the right way to the tomb?
Yes.
The ritual.
If the tomb was leaking, which of these spells would fix it?
Will you show
Where
us?
is the ritual?
Can't point. No motor functions, right?
Be able to get. That's no. Not the question. Isn't where's? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. Where is the ritual to cleanse the tomb?
There. And I don't know, can't point, but
According to one of the racks of.
which one?
You said there was 1, 2, 3, and then 6 across, right?
Yeah.
You could just ask which one of the ranks has the ritual.
Top center, bottom
I
left.
figured that's what the answer he would give. He would be like the third one from in the second row.
Rack 3, page 47.
Yeah. Yeah, page 62, chapter 3.
Style.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
under R for ritual to save the kingdom.
I should have thought of that.
Oh, yeah.
The first one. The closest one.
That makes sense.
So, one more.
Ask him if he can teach it to us. Or if he can translate.
The moment I say the fifth question, or he gives me an answer for the fifth question, stop.
Done. Will you translate?
He could just
Still
say,
goes away.
he could say, yeah, and then, you got it, boss.
Nope.
I wonder what the limitations of this. I wonder how long his answer can be. It actually doesn't give that. Like, can you give us a dissertation on how to do this?
A
spell?
dissertation?
I need you to defend your thesis
He
about
just like pulls some glasses out.
No, that's not the last question is going to be.
Ask him what his favorite color is.
Is what Eladari's doing the right thing to do? If he's been here, he should know that probably the name of the person who is supposed to do an important thing when everyone does this.
Yeah, but now you've opened up a whole, can of worms regarding ethics and, I don't know what sort of school
Right.
of ethics this guy subscribes to, maybe.
Yeah.
Being that this person is dead, and for all intents and purposes, could have been dead before, I think a very honest answer that this person could give you would be, I don't know.
That's all 5 questions. Yep.
as soon as he points out which rack the spell is in, I'm going to do 2 things. I'm first going to cast haste on myself and just try and double down on the time that I have.
We probably shouldn't even do that. We should just grab it and go and read it on the way there.
Well, I need to know which one it is 'cause it's still a whole rack of things. It might be the whole rack. It might be just a couple of them.
Yeah,
I
he
just have to
really
put
gave us an
provisions.
answer on how many is in per rack.
Yeah. So I assume if it's this
Probably like
important,
30.
the reason they exist, the reason this whole village, for lack of a better word, temple exists, is to guard this tomb.
Yeah.
So it's probably the first one, but I want to be sure.
The funny thing is, it's probably not to guard it, it's to guard against it.
Yes, correct. I'm still gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna cast haste, and then in the wording of the identify spell, it says you choose one object you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. It's a magic item or some other magic imbued object. You learn its properties and how to use them, and whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. Would you consider this like finding a wizard spell book or a spell scroll?
Yeah, I would.
Cool. If I cast 2 spells, haste and identify, do you think I could figure out which spell I need and grab it pretty quickly?
Don't you have the first bag of holding? I don't know. But
Yeah, okay. So,
I may not need haste if
When
I
you
just
Start taking these.
I want this to go.
oh no, we're
fast.
taking them. We're taking them
when,
down.
when
and-
you pointed to the one that was open, right? To the one that was next to a fucking foot,
The closest
shoe
one.
off, and it was open. When you pointed, he said the closest one.
Yeah, he said the first one, closest one.
How hard are they to take down?
Not at all. Not difficult at all. And again, it's
They
literally
just
like
hang
a
on
hang.
hooks. Yeah, cool.
We gotta try to keep them in order.
Yes.
Keep them in order. You know the first 4.
I don't know if we can do that in. We'll have to tie them up.
At least keep the first 4.
Lay them all on top of each other, roll it up.
I mean, to put them in the bag of holding, I don't know if it'll stay in order.
I mean, roll it up,
Yeah.
tie it up.
Well, I mean, things don't
Hey,
move
Smith,
around in the bag of holding. They sit in astral space like
When you
in-
recall them, they come back in whatever. I don't know
Yeah, you
if
just-
we
you
know
grab it.
enough
Yeah,
about
yeah,
them.
we fixed the problem though. We fixed the problem.
Yeah, so we roll them up.
I'm taking
and tie 'em off.
the first 4 that we know is one spell. We're gonna lay the last one at the bottom, then the next one, then the next one, then the first one. Roll them up, and then with the length of rope or whatever, just tie it off and pop it in my bag.
Not gonna roll. Let's do the thing.
I do that very quickly.
My bag, which I don't know what it is.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know what my bag is, but it seems to stay the same weight.
I'm putting markers on all the tied ropes in some form of fashion. A piece of paper, something with it that has a number on it to keep track of
No, they're
how we
tied.
put them off.
We're tied.
No, I know.
In
But
one,
Sure, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but
one,
only in
two,
these
three,
things. You're
four.
not gonna
Yeah,
tie
that's
3
fine.
tapestries together. No, 4 for the first set. 4 for the
Taking
first
the whole
bell.
thing?
The first
Why not?
4 tapestries was one complete thing, and he's like, "There's 20 or 30 of
I
them."
can learn 20 new spells.
we'll get to stepping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just making.
So
I'm
you
just like,
taking more?
I'm gonna try and get at least this whole first rack.
Okay.
the one he pointed to.
They'll look good hung up in a office.
The air is slowly kind of smelling like sulfurish.
It's not a door, huh?
What's that?
It's not a door.
There's not a door?
Is there a door?
Yes, there's definitely a door. The guy said this was the way, so as far as he knew when he was alive, this is the way.
Cool.
Mandalorian,
What's that?
huh?
Vandross, can you grab this whole rack and we'll tie them up later?
This is like. Think of a wall-sized shelf of what would be hanging.
Very strong. I just need him to
clothes.
carry them because all the odds are downhill.
Like wall. Like even in comparison
Yes.
to us, it's a wall
Yes.
So
I
the
will
answer is-
Run around with a
carry.
giant clothes rack.
The answer is no.
Oh yeah.
That would be very cool.
You can try to. Like that's you're running around with a giant clothes
From
rack.
that window.
I mean, that's if we can carry this to the
I don't
next
know how
room,
it
it
sounds out
buys
there,
us a little bit more
without
time.
fucking leaving a Bluetooth speaker out there.
That's
I mean, you're hasted in it. Just get,
Sure.
to, get to
Yes,
work.
I am, but
Get to work.
actually the there's no all blood seems to be dry from this body.
it's been at least 3 or 4 days. I think is what we figured out the last time.
Hey, actually, man, Ross, you need to do something.
Like,
I'm gonna lay the body that I did speak dead with.
Roll it up in a carpet? Because these tapestries
The
are
blood
like
is
that.
dry.
They're
The blood
like
is
thick
dry.
like a carpet.
Yeah.
But honestly, all I really need is the fucking head.
It's true. You just got a
Can you
mouth.
cast Speak with Dead?
Absolutely, it just needs a fucking mouth. That's
No,
it.
no, no. Is there a caveat about casting it again on the same corpse?
I don't think you can. I
For
think once it's.
every 10 days.
10 days?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know how long we're gonna be down here for.
Sure. Yeah, I knew
Hopefully
there
not
was
10
a
days.
caveat.
So do we have all of the tapestries or not? We've been
We
in
at
this
least have
room
the
for
first
like
rack.
2.5 hours.
We at least have the first rack.
Good enough.
From the extrapolation of the numbers that he told me,
What? Okay, so
Seriously,
is Vandross attempting to pick up the whole
It's
rack?
fine. We don't have to.
I mean,
I do-
I'm not going to tell
he
you
does
no.
need him
We're
to-
going to try.
Cut a head off.
Okay. Is that what's happening right now?
60 times 6.
3600.
240.
36.
360. If we take all of it, it's 360 fucking tapestry.
36
We're not
times
fitting
what?
that.
They're heavy. Also, just to
What
note.
was the numbers?
Like 360 fucking tapestries if we take all of them.
Sure.
He said there's about 20 per rack. There's 3 levels of racks, and then there's 6 across.
I don't know why we need more than the first
Just the
4
first,
tapestries.
that's what I was saying. That's why we don't take the whole rack with us.
So I don't know what other contexts or anything are going to be in these tapestries. Like,
I
there
mean,
could be
that's a
multiple
question
steps to the
for when we're
rituals.
not being pursued by a gas that turns us into
Yes, but this
skeletons.
is the only place that these exist.
Okay,
So-
we can stay down
If they'll
here.
exist, these people are gonna be alive. We can come back. If they want to be friends with us, you can fucking learn from them. Right now, we gotta go. We don't have time.
I just,
Like this isn't an archaeological dig.
Mr.
You know?
Mayor Ross, will you do the honors, please? Right at the neck.
Okay. All right.
you don't
What
want
about
them
the
to be
act?
able to come back to life.
Huh?
You don't want
And
them to be able to come back to life.
seize the neck, see what I need to sever.
He's gonna. Here's the thing.
He's gonna be really pissed for 16 seconds.
We've found mangled bodies. He is a mangled body. Very mangled body. With a giant hole through
We don't know, but mangled body within this chamber might be different from mangled body with pieces missing.
Schrodinger's mangled body. You know?
Because if you take the head out, it might bring it back to life for just long enough for it
Why do you
die
want to
again.
talk to this guy again?
In 10 days. 10 days is not going to matter.
What do you mean in case? He,
If
He
he gets
does
stuck
this
around
over
here
here.
because they're not friends, then we can talk to him. We're like,
You
hey,
think
hey, how do we get the fuck out of here?
the exit. He didn't find his way
he
out.
doesn't
He's
have to
dead.
tell us the truth?
Oh, yeah, because the hook horrors came down here and fucking killed him.
Yeah, but if we very specifically prevented him from coming back to life, he would have no reason to help us or tell us the truth.
He wouldn't know that we prevented it, though.
True. He would know what he knew in life if he knew that he was supposed to come back, was
We could have
alive
just,
again.
we could just been like, man, that hook horror that
Was
we
dying.
saved your head from. You know, it's real easy to lie to a dead guy. You know, but like chop his head off and let's go. There's smoke coming in the goddamn room.
Leave the body. Let's go.
So no hit.
No, leave him be.
Break skateboard.
Leave him be. I'll prop him up against
All right,
nice
the axle away. So what we doing? We look at more
Let's
ropes.
We're walking. We're leaving.
Walking.
Dungeon Master.
Hello.
We are moving
Okay. Tell me more.
in a forward direction.
All right. What do you have that you didn't have before coming into
Just the
this room?
4 tapestries.
Do you have a noggin? Is there a head on you?
No.
Not just the not just
No
the
head.
four.
No head.
How many tapestries?
No head, no
I
bitches.
thought we didn't take the time to get off from the first rack.
Yeah, we took the whole first rack. Just the whole first rack.
Like the
Is
first
that the only
rack or the
point-
first tower of racks?
Just the first rack.
The very first rack.
Okay.
The one that had the spare the dying pig kind
And you
of.
took the whole first rack.
Just like pull them out, roll them up, pull them out, roll them up, pull them out, roll them
spindle
up.
that
Yeah.
you saw originally open that he pointed.
Cool.
Just that.
All right, so we are moving towards the entrance of the tomb.
That you know of. So,
Well, that's what the dead guy told us.
motherfucker, if you let me tell a story.
Seemed trustworthy, you know.
What?
Said he seemed trustworthy.
Seemed pretty dead. First
Also,
off.
like he can't lie to us.
Motherfucker, I think you just let me tell us. Yeah.
Is that true? What the fuck good is
They're under no obligation to tell us the truth.
Can't find good help in this town. This temple of the right
We
hand
have been
Ramos.
corroborated by 2 different people of living status, so
That's fair.
Nice. So,
also only one path.
the paths that you're bounding down toward runs into the wall of the chamber, right? The smell of sulfur definitely getting closer. It has definitely left a big jump since you've gotten to this room. You leave, you go into the next one. It appears to be yet another, there's a lot of weapons in here.
Anything cool?
I mean, weapons are cool.
Jesus,
That is
did we?
What's that?
You want to say
Can you detect magic?
it was coming to the bottom of an outhouse or something?
It stinks. Sulfur smells.
So I want to pop a quick detect magic on these
I do,
these
actually.
weapons.
Just weapons.
Any armor for our beleaguered Pietro?
Yes. It's not going to be of high quality. It is like leathers.
It's just thatch.
Vandra's going to search the bodies as well.
Oh, nothing.
Say again?
Vandra's going to search the bodies as well for anything like useful.
Cool. You cast detect magic.
Sweep through him. Nothing. Great.
Heads up. Yeah.
These swords aren't awful looking though.
Level 3 spell.
Yep.
Nothing magical though.
Okay.
It's like everything's pretty well crafted. The swords are varying lengths and the bows are varying
So-
heights.
Simple weapon is short sword, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Any short swords laying around?
sure.
Any? Like,
But they just like
scabbards?
look funny, like they're made from like a really dark stone. as opposed to being like,
Are there any scabbards? Or like,
not really that kind of game around here.
that's fair.
It's like the few like leathery creatures that they find they do make clothes out of, and as you can tell, they don't wear like clothes that well.
I'm just because I don't have any like actual weapons, I am going to take one of the short swords and just like tuck it into my belt.
Cool.
Yeah, there's nothing better than.
I like to start search the bodies. What do I need to roll for that?
Sure, D20.
He said detect magic. Nothing went off for detect magic.
Correct.
Yeah, it was
20. Nat 20.
God damn. I'm just going to generate gold for that.
You see a body.
You like
It's yours.
find what strangely appears to be like 7 gold. Like it's almost like a clam, like a seashell.
The golden clam.
Hey.
That's what I used to call it.
Don't call it that.
Well, not anymore. She's not around anymore because I called her the golden clam.
Yeah, I would leave your fucking ass too, monster.
Oh, you fuck.
What is this thing?
What are you doing? Hey man.
Playing games of temptation.
Huh?
Playing temptation games over there. Yep, W. Yep.
Honestly.
What the fuck is this? No, I don't
Fucking
I'm not
mind your
talking to you
business.
anymore.
Mind your business, Chief.
Oh shit, I don't know. I'm fat.
So a big. So it's a.
Gordius salad.
Izumi! Thank you so much, man. Son of a bitch. Fucking best.
Okay.
Bro.
What's up,
Being
Dean?
you're
Tired
the
of finding
fucking
nothing but
coolest.
fucking leather armor in this goddamn world.
You have mage armor on. It's better.
What is it? It's 13 plus.
13 plus X.
So yeah.
Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. As far as pizza goes, I got 5 on it. That's what I'm gonna say.
Had
That's
Vogo
right.
today.
So anyway,
Yeah, so.
7 golden clams.
7 golden clams. How big are the clams individually? Are they size of a fist or it's small?
I mean, you're fucking a giant
14, yeah.
person, so they're small to you, but average
Yeah.
size to like the size of a coin to everybody
Pass it in my
else.
little hand.
Okay. Hey guys, hey guys! Look what I found.
That's gold?
It's
What's the size of his palm comparatively to ours?
Massive, bigger than yours.
So these clams are like
Yeah,
As a
this big to us for the most part.
they're big.
man with a, I would assume, pretty deep knowledge of sea creatures and stuff like that. Do these ring any bells?
Especially given your history with fishing, you have heard of this before, but it's like a myth, like a legend.
It's just
okay. Are they all
clams
like
spawn of
linked?
gold?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It happens
all
when
like-
there's
sorry.
an underground gold mine, and these sea creatures live in it for too long.
Are
They
they-
start to absorb the properties around them.
Are they localized to the steppes?
I mean,
Like maybe tied to the god Arraius?
technically, probably not, but you've heard the stories of it, so you've never
We're
seen
building lore together,
you've
baby.
never seen it before in person.
You've heard high seas tales, you know.
I just take one from him, look it over.
It
All
bends a
the-
little.
It is gold.
Okay, all the seashells, are they linked together or
They're
they're
not.
separate?
They're separate.
They're
Are
separate.
they like closed?
Yes.
Can I try to pry it open?
Sure. I don't know.
You did just find it.
Yeah, I don't.
All right.
Sword.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
want to take one and have a look?
There's a rock dagger around here on the fucking ground you can pick up.
yeah. Pick up one of the rock daggers off the ground.
Watch him
Try to-
up with it first.
I need to.
I've definitely done that.
What do I roll for that?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
totally.
shuck a claim.
Yeah, easily.
Always sure.
But this one, however, what'd you roll?
Oh, I don't know what I'm rolling.
Yeah, you gotta give me strength or something on this one. The sounds
feel like it has to be a
wind
dex
is picking up in this cave.
Whatever it is, it wasn't good enough. Rolled a 3. Unless it's intimidation, then it ain't budging.
Open.
You're not convincing it.
Let's just lock at him and we go.
Yep.
The faint sounds of thunder are quake.
That's weird.
Okay, I grab all the seashells, put it in my pocket. Okay, let's go.
Let's
kickoff.
Yeah, so you exit the final chamber and the next path leads directly into the cave wall, right? You look up on your way out, and it is like tickling the top of that last orb that you were just at. Like it's close, sticking around over
Need to
your
get
shoulder.
schmoving.
Yep.
We should move.
Great. So yeah, you funnel yourselves into there and seem to be walking for forever. It goes on for a while. And in this time, you roll perception.
Nat 20.
Hot damn!
23.
16.
It does appear that this path
Not one.
Ha.
has been traveled. It does appear that this path has been traveled. The prints are a flat boot. The size of the boot is small, and it looks like
Like some
something heavy.
perhaps.
Because like where the footprint is, some dust has gone away from it to like make way for such a heavy foot.
Dwarven boots. Dwarven boots.
Yes, you would know. And for some reason, you speak fucking Dwarven.
You assume there's no dwarves in Waverock?
It's a foot.
They're industrious. They get around.
It's fair.
He misses her so much.
Lot is an orc.
You should call
It's
her.
a human's. It's a
I
foot.
should not.
Hard to tell.
Never call her. I called her once, and now I'm trapped in fucking New Orleans.
Yeah, dude. That's why. That's only because you called her the Golden Clam,
Amongst other things.
jackass. All right, great. Anything else you want to be doing on this walk? If you identified a route,
Speeding up.
Speed it up, going quick.
Because we got the prince and we got the purple rain. We need to get out of here.
How long were How long were the tapestries?
SSRIs.
I want to say shoulder down. They're like
down.
again,
Everyone to be
we were
your
talking about a Walmart poster.
Weekend love it.
A 6x9, isn't that what that's called? Isn't that what that
You
is?
sexy motherfucker.
Fucking know, man. This big, dude. I don't fucking know.
So if I hold it up, I'm holding it up like this, and it's like from like shoulder to probably about like mid thigh. If I'm holding it up like that.
You're
You're just running as you read the tapestry.
And kind of like as we're walking. I don't think we're necessarily like running.
I'm
We're
stepping.
moving, but like we're not like dashing through. We're not like.
The snow.
Says the bitch who's about to suffocate.
Says the person who we just found footprints that are fresh, and now you're trying to rush headlong into things.
Yeah.
You
Taking my
bullshit.
advice.
Wouldn't you want to hang out with someone?
All right, Nikolai just wants to fucking die. Everybody.
We've been trapped with the same guys for
I think
fucking.
it's gone nuts.
Could be a golden clam in there. You never know.
I think
Better than this sausage party.
Alan, the Astro, fucked them up.
Vandross chewed up.
all right. So you
She was right about a smell.
Anything else that you're doing on the way? You're looking over this.
Yeah, well, just one at a time. Like just trying to like get it down as we're kind of like moving. To the
Sure.
beginning of the first four.
Those first four that.
Yeah, the one that said that was spare the dying.
Give me some checks, Dad. Check
Are
me
we
out,
doing
Dad.
Arcana for this?
Sure. Whichever's the highest thing that you want to. I mean, you tell me.
Is there any primordial scrivened upon?
Arcana. I'm actually not that great at Arcana, but
Well, you're running. What the? Help me out, man.
No.
Please.
I don't know what that is.
if it's an Arcana, it's a 13. If it's
Sure, kind
any
of worse
sort
than
of
mine.
religion, like a 16.
You
I'm
can
not a
see-
fucking
it's kind of like the-
boy who knows magic.
Me either. You're just stupid.
Instructions on spare the dying are the very fucking crucial key to this because you can see the somatic components to make that spell happen illustrated with extreme detail. So when it gets to the next part, again, it's kind of like a map.
Yeah.
Right? And when it gets to the next part, you can kind of follow what you've learned there, what you know, to the next one. And you're kind of seeing like a pattern and getting a rhythm where there's a further to it. It also lists the next part after that will
If I feel like I'm getting a huge grasp, I would be swapping them out to the next one. Of the first four.
Okay.
If I'm on the first one,
The
if I feel
next
like I'm
one
getting
looks.
a really good grasp of this, I would just be like, oh, there's nothing else for me to get.
The next one looks completely different.
Still written in Abyssal.
Let me take a look at it. Let me take a look at it.
Completely. You mean the next one's completely diff? I thought the first four look like they linked into each other.
They do.
They do, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
just
Oh, okay. I thought you meant it was like it's like something completely.
No, well, like I said,
like it's a clear narrative. You just can't figure it out.
it's like I said, the old school like dance map,
Yeah.
where it shows you where to put your feet, and there's an arrow to the next one. This one, there definitely is a pattern to it.
It's just not a spell that you.
It's not. What did you roll just there?
If we're going with Arcana, it was like a 13.
Yeah. It's
Let me see it. Tiny little gnome arms.
it's like taller than you.
Like I'll hold it
Well,
up.
it should
I'll hold
be, it
up
should
to
be your
the-
height. It should be your height. It's dragging the floor a little bit, but that's okay.
It's only pressed.
Artificer's Lore gives me a double, twice your proficiency bonus to history checks related to magic items, alchemical objects, or technological devices.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat I was banning someone. Could you?
Artificer's Lore,
Okay.
which I get as part of my nobility. Where'd that go? Do. Add twice your proficiency bonus to history checks related to magic items, alchemical objects, or technological devices. So I would think close to like a spell book would be a magical item.
What it doesn't. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. History is consulting like your knowledge of what has happened previously, or how does that relate to?
Lore specifically.
History or lore about the item. What I'm trying to do doesn't use history.
Okay. All right. So roll
It
the
would be
dice.
Arcana, or I don't know if it would tie with religion, because if it's clerical magic,
Don't get rid of that.
that's less Arcana.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't fucking do that.
Don't do that. Okay. They roll a 2.
Fucking once on nothing. Okay, so
So with a proficiency bonus
times 2, right?
times 2 to history.
So it'll be 6 plus whatever your intelligence is.
6 plus my history makes it 11.
Upon closer inspection, this thing looks absolutely beat up, like it has been worn down over 1,000 years. It wasn't always red. That's what you can gather.
Is
You
it like blood
haven't.
red dyed, or it's turned red?
I mean, what is that? 13, 11?
I'm an 11.
Yeah.
For
You're not
history
really sure.
specifically.
It does. Yeah, that's what you have.
All right. So I cast Identify on this specifically. So I should kind of know how the spell
It's my intelligence.
is at least laid out.
Okay, I'll give you this. The arrows that, like I was saying, kind of draw a pattern.
Right.
You're able to deduce
That's cool.
that instead of directions, there's
I got it in
parts of a
my
symbol.
proficiency somewhere. I can't remember
Okay.
where, but I put it in Arcana.
So I reorganize the tapestries on the ground.
You guys you're stopping.
I think we will have to figure this out.
Okay.
I think we're into the tunnel out of the big chamber, right? Like we've
Yes.
been going for a little bit while we.
And you've been going for a while. Like
Yeah,
I'll
so-
say that you've been walking for like 3 hours.
Oh yeah, then I'm
It's so much
slapping
so
this
like
shit
that
down.
sulfur smell disappears.
And it is a drop.
Yeah, it's
Yes. So I'm gonna slap this shit down and try and organize it in the way that the symbol makes sense.
Is the red in like different spots in the tapestry? Is that matching up as well?
Yep.
This guy's so smart.
So fucking smart.
Let's make it look like a picture.
Now can I? Yeah. Now can I?
Intelligence, get some assistance.
Can
from
I get
the
a
smart motherfuckers in the
inspiration?
room?
Yeah.
A guidance.
I was going to use my helmet.
That's advantage.
Yeah.
Take an extra D8.
A
I
D8.
don't even think I'm.
And then it's an Arcana check
Fine.
I do have guidance. Bam.
and a guidance. So I have advantage. So that's a 16 plus
D4.
D8 from
D8.
this is a 6, so that's 24. A D4 makes it a 25, and then I had 7 for my Arcana. So it's a 32.
When it doesn't take much. These
teamwork.
4.
That felt good.
Oh, okay. The thing about it is that there's only 4 pages, right? But they are back and front,
Right.
right? And you line them up perfectly, and then nothing happens. And then you move one to one side and flip them over to where it looks like a cohesive like pattern on both sides.
Okay.
The front 32. Of course, you got this.
I hit the
Handily, I might
impossible
add.
DC, yeah.
Sorry?
I hit in the DM's guide. It says 30 is an impossible DC.
Yeah. And naturally, yeah, you've got it. When you flip it around, it's like you're showing it to something. And all of the symbols swirl and kind of like turn to the right and lock into place. And then the rest of the words swirl as well. And they are very readable portions of Abyssal, Primordial, and Dwarvish that swirl into place, and they outline instructions for also a break in case of emergency. They outline someone to kneel in front of the ruptured sarcophagus of Ramos. It's like casting Toll the Dead, right? Like into the abyss, into the darkness.
Casting Toll or Spirit the Dying?
That one, Spare the Dying.
Yeah.
Like into it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.
I copy that into my spellbook, I guess.
Sure.
I mean, it's good paper.
They do say that it does take a while. There are precautions. Don't touch the mist. Explicitly. Don't touch the mist. They said it like 6 times, like in the Necronomicon, where it's like, don't read it, don't write it, don't think it.
Don't touch it.
There's kind of this split in the way casting kind of works between arcane and nature and holy magic, divine.
Sure.
The start of this looks like does it look like it originates in channeling of divine casting or twisting the arcane weave? As in
That's a
arcane
fucking
casting.
great question.
We have a rather proficient wizard and a rather well studied.
I see what you're asking.
Does it look more like something I'm not supposed to cast, or does it look like something that
This is a weird conjugation, right? It's like using arcane magic to console. There's like you're alleviating a pressure.
But is it activation or chanting or casting by manipulating
Oh, that's so good.
the arcane weave, or is it beseeching power from something else to channel through you to do?
Beseeching power or the weave. Beseeching power is odd. I always thought.
It's probably best for the both of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, we might have to do it together. That might be the
So
thought.
it's like, who's casting this and who's not casting
I
it?
mean,
It's
I
gotta
can
be one of
beseech some power.
Sure.
Rude.
We have 2 arcane casters and 2
Yeah,
divine
depending
casters.
on what your lore is on how technically you really cast.
I think what
You
might
could
be
doing kind of a little bit of both.
the play,
Yeah, that's what I was
Just
thinking when you were
whatever
talking about like
Guardian is
divinity
surrounding us.
and arcane. I'm like,
you're gonna have
kind
to
of what
fucking
Warlock
keep it
is.
busy
Yeah.
while we chant some
But
magic.
I don't know how to cast
We
Spare
might
the
be able to
Dying.
do
I do.
2 and 2 and trade off.
You're gonna have to guide my hips.
I can do that.
Like, I keep it on my list for a reason.
Don't worry, I've been a bodyguard before.
Yeah.
My first rodeo.
I'm to call him Randy the Cosmic Con.
Just tell me where to swing.
I think you'll know.
Wait, who else is a divine caster?
Me.
Oh, I guess Bart's kind of in the middle. I was thinking you, but
Who's a divine caster?
just you is.
No, because he said that we had 2 arcane and 2
Oh,
divine.
we have 3 and 1.
3 arcane.
Inspection says that
Flavored with a little
it
bit of
leads,
higher
it
penalty.
leads with the necromancy and follows with the divine.
Repeat that.
It leads with the arcane and follows with the divine. The arcane rolls it back on itself, and the divine seals it there.
Neat.
You do caster, boys.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm to beseech the fucking nameless and faceless deep god
Then let's see.
It's the hand.
Let's.
who outranks all these other bitches. No, I'm beseeching my nameless and
The thing is,
faceless
at that
deep
point,
god.
are you nature? Are you divine?
Cosmic.
Is
The way that I would frame,
Technically arcane, but
yeah, like,
is Randy the Randy Redfish?
no, he's not a fucking cosmic god. He's the fucking. I don't remember what was the name that we said on the Leviathan. kind of this-
Shit,
But
man.
is he like a primordial sort of aspect?
He is from
of just being of
You-
nature and of
he is from
itself?
up there.
are you great old one?
or is he
Fathomless.
Fathomless, that's what it is. Yeah.
Is it?
No, like
Is he-
with the discussion that I've had with Jared, not to pull back any,
Yeah.
not to get too much.
I
But
didn't
no,
know
he's not from here. He is from the depths of space.
Yeah.
That's why he's the cosmic god. It's like he
Fathomless can
literally,
be deep ocean or deep space pretty equally.
he literally fell to this planet and was like, "This ocean is nice. I'm gonna sit here."
Oh, it's warm.
That would be more divine rather than innate.
Warlock is still arcade caster, but
Yeah.
it's whatever Jared wants to roll that as because.
But also,
But I think
you also have to Horst Mbasi, even if he is a little bit of a padlock, ain't none of his shit.
No, yeah.
Arcane. You
well,
know,
he's
it's
the
not-
true. He's the celestial.
It's like, are they arcane?
it kind of depends on the patron.
Depends on the patron.
Sure. Yeah.
If you're the healing,
Celestial.
Celestial.
the celestial one,
It's divine.
literally,
Should
you are
we
all,
take a
what you're
break,
doing is
actually?
everything is from the plane of
Yeah.
fucking.
No, that's like I was telling you with Horst, his paladin patron and his warlock patron are the same thing. It's Arrayus.
Yeah. Then that would be divine. So like a druid, you wouldn't call druid divine. Druid is nature.
Nature. There's
A druid technically could use, I guess, divine in a sense, depending on if they pray to a god.
they beseech a nature god.
Yeah, at that point. And then it's kind of up to the DM. It's kind of a little gray area.
I just don't remember all the different
Warlock is just super
types
gray
of
area.
magic. Is it just divine,
I
nature, and
it's
arcane?
just-
It's divine.
Just divine and arcane, because druids count as divine casters.
That's fair. Mm-hmm.
So. No. I think they need to go get pizza, and Jared has a key for it. So
Yeah.
that is my understanding of what I overheard, but I could have misheard. So probably 2 people at any given time keep up the ritual, 1 of each type, and then the other 3 keep probably whatever guardian is there busy.
Yep.
I say all the casters just get to work and
That's
good
what
luck,
was my
Vandross.
initial thought. I was like, maybe we can 9 women build a baby in 1 month?
That's right. Just good luck, Vandross. Swing hard. Duck, dodge.
Dodge, check, dip, dive, dodge.
Ooh.
If you can dodge a great maul, you can dodge a ball.
What's up?
Yeah.
Unless you're in Dark Souls.
What?
Set pizza here?
I don't know. I just went to the bathroom.
Okay. You and Jared Mason both left at the same time. I was like, is he just like unlocking the door?
We're left
or-
unsupervised.
No, I just the bathroom. Just
Yep.
needed to the
Okay.
bathroom.
How dare you have a body?
I know. I'm out of beer. This is the real. How dare you?
Cool.
We progress
We carry on. Yeah.
towards the smoking hole.
Yeah, so
No, the non-smoking hole.
where you stopped to look at this kind of sort of roadmap, the path just shifts and begins to climb.
Sick.
Real sick.
I can work my calves the other way now.
Get the full calf workout. And like 2 hours going back up. But this, it kind of feels like you're going up in a circle, like a spiral staircase, but the path is really wide, not like wide open, but the circle is really
Yeah.
wide.
It's a very gentle curve.
Right. Walking for maybe yet another hour before you begin to see a faint flicker of light ahead of you. And the path opens up to this huge chamber. Marching orders.
If it's wide enough, we'd probably be side by side.
There, it is not.
So, okay.
I'm talking about coming out of the tunnel.
I would take. I
Who's
would.
first?
I'll be first.
I'll be
Typical marching
side by
order,
side
yes,
with you.
What's that?
Our typical marching order tends to be.
How many people wide is the path? One? No. Then. Probably just like that.
Like this?
It'll be cleric in the back.
Put Josh in the back.
Okay. Second. Okay. You'll see it. It's really, really far. And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
the room opens up straight ahead of you. There's a slight flicker of a fire on the very far side. And it looks like it's reflecting off of a couple of different sources in there. It is illuminated faintly, but not just by the fire. There's something else that's causing a light in there.
Does
And
the light source like flicker, or is it steady?
The light source that's causing reflections on the far side flickers.
Okay.
The whatever else is illuminating that's not yellow, that's not flickering, there's another light in there.
okay. So between us and the flickering light, it's just empty space
Yes, that you can tell.
that we can just walk straight
The
to.
room is big, so
Yeah.
like that you can tell. Yes. Maybe that there's like some things like that keep the ground what appears to be lumpy, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. It's just a lot of ground.
What is the surface of the ground? Is it stonework or
It's stone.
dirt?
But it is
Is it worked?
I don't like how
It's
old
raw
this
stone.
is.
So it's
ancient, like weathered and worn.
I don't like how open this is.
It's better than fighting in a 5 by 10 space.
Yeah, you have a point.
You don't have room to swing your axe in here.
So should we keep
whisper
going
ass
straight, or
bad.
should we just approach from the sides?
Whisper ass bad and turn the head off.
Hats off to you.
Nikolai, hold his hand. You can't see.
no. Just you guys go wandering around in the dark. 'Cause
Grab his
I
dick.
refuse to hold his hand.
Oh, come on.
He's just
We don't
scraping the bottom.
lock fingers.
Just scraping the back left corner. Where'd you go?
Okay.
Cool.
Do I see Petra reaching for like something to grab onto?
I
turn
don't
the
know,
head
but
off.
Pietro's very
You would
much
not. He's
behind you.
very much behind you. You're at the front. He's at the very back.
I am up front.
3 people between you.
Am I in front of him or is Jazz in front?
I think you're.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah, Jazz is middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I now guide the dumb.
Yeah, you guys can
blind
both see
bitch.
it. Right, so let's just continue.
And there's light, so he would know which direction to go.
There is a large stone portcullis with a big metal gate that appears to be, instead of raised or lowered, blown out.
Oh, good.
Toward the inside.
Second time we've seen that.
Oh.
Second time we've seen something like that. Do we saw that building blown outwards too?
Yeah, that was enormous force.
Sure.
But this
Yeah.
is just like a gate that's. Anyway, great. On entering, you can see a huge statue that's standing and watching over this sarcophagus. The sarcophagus is made of gold. And it literally, it's, I want to say 10 feet long, 20 feet long, at the far side of the room, and it reflects and spills light from like smaller, like candle-lit fires. There's something else that's gold behind that, but you can't quite tell. There are these pews, rows of pews, and on the left side, all of them are broken and just splintered. These huge columns hold the ceiling up in this room. And also on the left side, one of the columns is missing. A large beam of light is spilled onto the floor right there.
Is it like, does it look like sunlight or?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I approached that pillar right away because that's the first time he's seen sunlight in days.
Vandros takes a nap in a sunbeam.
Nice.
Just curls up.
Right, little ball.
Sleepy little kitty meow meow.
Get the disc out again. Get the box.
I guess.
On the right-hand side, there are, it looks like, kind of like the door is shaped, I don't know what, a semicircle? Right? A half circle? Yeah. On the right side, a door is shaped in a half circle, but it doesn't look like it goes anywhere. It's just open, black open, inky blackness. On the left, the same. However, where that pillar is gone and where these pews used to be, I guess, they're just like splintered shards of wood. This wall and that where that symmetrical gate would be is gone. You guys, I'd imagine, get closer.
I went closer to the pillar of light. I look up to.
You'll see the familiar kite, the familiar kite shield that you saw on the way into the Temple of Akalan. It's a very familiar shield. Pieces of armor, dwarven make, that you would recognize from you, I guess, since you speak dwarven. You've got some experience with dwarves. What's up, buddy?
We're low on outlets.
Oof. Didn't you have an extra one?
I'm not currently using it, so yeah.
Just mind the cables.
Okay. Well, I look up at the hole where the sunlight is coming from. Does it seem like it's been punctured, or it's like if the hole was decaying through time, or?
What was the second question?
Looking up at the hole that the sunlight's coming from. Does it look like it was like recently made, or was like it's like decayed from time, or was it knocked off in a battle?
It looks like you need to roll a perception.
Okay. Rolling perception, which is +4.
What happened?
Okay.
This is a crash.
That'd be a 21.
Hell yeah. Given that the beam of light that you're on is on top of a pile of rubble, it looks like you're not sure if it happened during a battle, but whatever caused the ceiling to cave,
Yeah.
Knock the pillar out too.
it took the pillar out.
Okay. And how high up is the hole?
Oh, how high is the ceiling in this room?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you two things. How high the ceiling in this room was, dude, it's like 50 feet. This is like There's the floor was once beautiful and is now over thousands of years become like awful. It's turned up and rough in places. The walls share the same thing, but the higher that you go on the walls, the more they kind of return to that former glory of what they used to be. Because obviously nobody's been walking on it, it hasn't been exposed to so many elements, right? It's safe from bugs and things. That's how high the ceiling is. It's 50, 75 feet. It's high. The hole, however, it looks like it goes. You are very far underground. That you can tell. It's also not very big, but of course, like it's like a small pinhole of light, if given enough time, will be big once it hits the floor,
Oh,
right?
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But at least with this, at least we're at least close to the surface. So
And that also puts you furthest in, right?
yeah.
I'm gonna walk up the center of the room.
Yeah, let's do the thing. Let's do the thing.
The thing?
Battle map.
Do we do a break?
Yeah, break, set it up.
Yeah.
It's up.
Could we go on a break regardless?
Oh, sure. we can set up. We're just getting new to Roll20, so we're gonna set our map up on there. It's gonna be super exciting. I'm very excited to mess with it for the first time. And maybe it'll be the new standard. We'll see. Monday Night Fantasy. It's fucking Monday, so right back. So stoked. Woof.
Yeah, but
Oh shit! Here.
I'm actually like pretty good stats.
I'm just kidding. I've been recording already.
They all
Monday
want to
Night
see us.
Fantasy, everybody. Fucking nice. Welcome back. Sorry, we're trying out the Roll20 stuff for the first time. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty strong. Feel good. Feel strong. Logan, feel good.
Oh yeah.
Can you move your guy through that? You good?
On mine, there's still 2 of me though.
There's also 2 of me now, so, but only just of me. I think all of us are seeing where the old one was deleted. I don't know why. We're gonna roll with it.
Yeah.
I can't touch it, so
Yeah, same thing. I see a copy of me still. I can't touch it.
Don't do this.
You guys are gonna have to figure out which one's the real Nikolai.
I only see one.
I
So.
only see one. So
Is one of yours faded?
they're both.
That's
fucking
what it looks
fake.
like when they're moving.
Oh, man,
I think it
it's-
just didn't update properly.
Yeah.
Sick. That's a map.
What's a map?
One day we'll find my beer. This will be over. Okay, great. Excellent. Well, right. So again, the staircases are pillars. Didn't make those. Kind of thought about this.
The spiral pillars.
Really quick. Yesterday, so dungeon mastering, whole fucking lot of work, right? It is not to suck my own dick or anything, but I feel like I do pretty well. Yesterday is my only fucking day off, and today I was so looking forward to unveiling my fucking terrain that I've been making. So, actual maps are coming that I made. The fucking magnets came yesterday. It's serious fucking business, boys. They look real good. Now I'm sucking my own dick. I'm excited. I'm fucking so excited. Yeah, I worked really hard all day yesterday. Fucking like slept 2 hours, wake up and fucking move minis around, and now I'm fucking like rinsing and curing in UV light. It's a ton. I'm so excited. Fucking so excited. My shit's printing as we speak. All day long has been printing. Painting and shit. It's gonna be so cool. But I was hoping that this map would have been a real one. But this looks pretty good anyway. We're gonna go. Awesome. So yeah, you're curled up in a sunbeam or not? I don't know. I don't remember where we landed on that, but
I was investigating the sunbeam to see if we could See how that's why I asked how high the hole was. Is there a
Right.
way we could use to escape? And he told me that the hole itself was small. So because the founder just sees sunlight said, ooh, way out? How? How to? How to get? Yeah.
I'll get there.
Float fly.
And be way smaller.
I know you said the hole was like kind of small. But like, small.
It's
What we're talking?
it's
Baseball?
small. What?
Baseball size?
Like a baseball? No, it's bigger than that.
Big enough for
Like a softball.
big enough for me to fit through. If I get up there somehow.
Probably.
Not big enough for him to fit through.
Probably not. Who knows? You don't know until you get up there, Dad. At least as far as you can tell.
How dark is it in here?
It is dark. Again, this light that's spilling onto the floor is definitely doing these favors. Big ones. It's doing well enough to like faintly light the whole room, really, except for what's going on behind those grates. That wall that had been knocked down. The statue that's there resembles. What's the name of the guy in Samurai Jack?
Jack.
Aku, that's right.
So not Jack.
No. Aku. It has that face
Yeah.
like that. It has like a big, big hat with wings on it going off. And like looking up with that face.
Do I recognize this? Is there like a religious statue or icon?
Pull that trigger and roll some fucking dice.
21.
Nice. Yeah. These are representations of. 2 seconds.
Horus? I see wings.
Do what now?
I see wings. Is it Horus?
Representatives of the god of wind and the air. Now.
Okay. Is that the only statue I see?
Correct.
Is there multiple of the same statue, or is that just like literally the singular?
You can perception me, everybody, if you'd like.
14.
27.
The
Suddenly the night vision kicks in.
That'll be a 12.
13.
cool. Well, there used to be another one. It appears. Whatever it like. The ground underneath the symmetrical statue, the one that should be opposite it, is dug out. And it looks like whatever took it fast. And just yoinked it in and out of its spot.
What's the dwarf stuff we found earlier?
Kite shield.
Kite shield. And yes, you do see some of those in here.
Kite shield.
The cuirass and the neck brace, you call that?
The gorget.
Sure. Have been removed from whoever was wearing it, and now lay strewn about. The shield looks inverted.
Like a
Purposefully,
dented car door.
or-
Like something,
Yeah.
something hit it real hard.
Yeah. I guess it did its job.
Does the armor look damaged in any way?
Say again?
Does the armor look damaged?
Yes.
And way too small for you.
Every fucking piece of armor is damaged except for shit ass leather. Fuck this place. Fuck underground. I hate underground. Fucking primitive fucks.
I'm gonna go ahead and investigate that busted gate.
Nobody knows how to take care of a pair of armor down here. Not gonna fucking riddled with holes.
All right. And the busted gate.
Yeah. said it was like busted inwards
No,
Towards us.
towards us.
no, out.
Out.
Something got out.
What is?
Wait, which gate are you talking about? Are you talking about? Yes. Wait. Okay, yeah, there were a couple of gates. Which one?
The one you said that was busted inward.
That's the gate we came in through.
That's the game. That's the gate we came in.
Yeah.
Into this room. There was another gate. So right on both
One of
right
the
and
two
left side,
symmetrical gates?
Yeah.
flanking. Right. This one to the right
Yeah.
is shut. It looks like it's supposed to. The one to the left is broken out. That whole wall is just shattered outwards.
Well, I will investigate the broken gate, or the shattered wall gate. I'm going to look for like any additional like markings or anything that will cause that particular cave in, or is there anything
Perception,
beyond? Okay, is there anything beyond the wall? Because
It almost looks like, remember when you had those little tree houses kind of, where you look down and it looked like nothing. This is definitely more of the same, except instead of seeing more things ahead, it's just a fucking void. It's just like it looks like nothing.
okay, so
Do it.
that's natural one. I'll spend that.
Hey,
Why? Why?
No, never mind. So natural one. So I don't notice anything.
We have more important things to worry about in the next
Gonna-
very few minutes.
I'm gonna move over to that spot where it looks like a statue should be.
the statue what?
Where the it looks like a statue was removed from that spot.
Uh-huh.
That's on the
Just
left
kind of
hand
like
side, right?
dig and investigate around. Do I
Okay.
see- I can see the statue is Naru's, but like
The statue, I just want you to know, is pretty close
yeah.
to the thing.
So wait, what thing?
The sarcophagus.
Correct.
Oh, the sarcophagus.
I mean, we were given pretty clear instructions to kneel at the
Yeah.
sarcophagus.
Do we not want to just do the thing?
I want to go look at one of those voidful portcullises with my
Go
special
fuck with
eyes.
that.
No, like I just want to see if I can see into it because of my special eyes and my ability to see through magical darkness.
Sure, yep.
So
One question. Do I see enough like discarded kite shields?
That was a
where-
one. You don't see anything
Never mind.
ever. That's like my favorite joke on Futurama. When they were like, hey, did you see the guy come through here? And it was like another fry. And then what's the Jamaican guy who's on the
Hermes.
yeah. And he like turns around. He's like he's got his back to fry. He's like, I didn't see anything. And he turns around and he has no eyes and he goes, ever. It's so fucking funny. All right, yeah. You definitely see kite shields in places. I'll give you that. That's fine.
Okay. Do I see enough where I can make like a barricade of some sort, at least like try to?
You rolled a one? Yes. You totally can make one out of your like two kite shields, and you're gonna try.
Better than nothing.
Fair enough.
Is it?
All right, what were you saying?
I'm just gonna see, walk over to one of the gates that seems to be a void into nothing,
Sure.
and see if I can actually peer into it.
You're doing this in hopes that you just see like a wall, right? Or like
Anything,
something through it
because it looks
in the
unnatural.
immediate.
Yeah.
If your magical eyes would allow you to see through a magical darkness,
Yes.
right? It looks still like a void.
Weird.
Right.
So I think your assertion would be like, this is not magic. This is just,
Just the void.
yeah, it's just a large, intensely gigantic black cavern.
Gross.
So, but you're inched up, right? So let's move your little pawn if you would, and move yours to the opposite side if you would.
If I can.
I believe in you. You can do this.
Well, there's still a second Vandross token now there.
Just ignore it.
It's so cute when they move.
All right, somebody else that hasn't had a chance to describe their environment, to have me describe environment. What do you want to know? Talk to me.
I'm looking
which one of
over
these
at
is
the
a cake.
sarcophagus and seeing if there's any, like, very specifically a place that I feel like I should kneel to start this
Yeah,
ritual.
checking out the sarcophagus.
Hey, where is this gate? You ping me where this gate is?
Yeah, you are kind of close.
You can just move them.
Oh yeah, I can just move you.
Get that.
Why did I go the wrong way? I don't know.
And yeah, so like,
Yours is being weird. I'm not sure why. No, his is something strange.
Hello.
Hey,
Okay.
Jared. Jared's. Make sure Jazz has permission to move his guy. He
Okay.
would not do it. So I was wondering if maybe he didn't get saved.
settings. Oh, he does not.
That'd be why.
I had to do it.
Yes, I'm not.
Fixed.
Now have the little arrow selected on the left.
Oh, yeah.
You should be able
There
to
it
drag
goes.
yourself around. There you go.
You meant to go here.
Probably so true. I got like 30 minutes left in me, big dog.
Yeah.
Fucking ass.
You didn't have to, I'm gonna tell you.
Nobody fucking asked
I set my own boundaries, baby girl.
Okay, great.
10% ban.
Yeah, this shit's killing my phone.
We're going.
Me, charge your shit, you.
I got here at 100%. This is just killing my phone. I've lost like 20% in the past like 10 minutes.
Interesting. We're walking up. We could just have like 2 tablets, one for each table too. That would actually.
Oh, that would not call that
That's a
out.
good idea, yeah.
I have them. I have them. I have
Like
some.
a central tablet for each table, so we can just kind of go.
Yep, I like that. That's using your fucking dipstick there, good buddy.
That's what it's for.
Great.
The one that uses the dipstick.
That and dipping.
Cool. So you can see on one side, the far side on your right, that corner looks like it's got a crack in it. And it looks almost like a 10-fingered hand is like, it's just like wisps of tendrils that like reach up like long clawed fingers.
All right, don't touch that. That's the stuff.
And it almost looks like, and these candles that were lit are like almost to the bottom, right? Getting really close.
That much time.
Should we blow them out like a birthday cake?
No, we should do the opposite of that. We should start doing this ritual. I am a fucking nerd and I have candles. Gonna set some up myself and
We also have
Wait, what are you up to?
big
Helping out the
torches.
Ritual.
Yeah.
Investigating the
yeah,
sarcophagus.
actually, let's set
The
those up.
closer you get to the statues, the one that's missing is there's like a crater there. It's carved up from the stone.
So does it look like one uniform scoop, or does it look like it's ridged, where like
Like a ruffles.
it got clawed out all at once, or does it look like very broken up?
It looks very broken.
Okay, so lots of small hits.
I'm not fucking. Somebody got a 20 on their last perception roll, right?
I was looking at the statues.
Yeah.
Specifically, so.
A pair of footprints leading away from it turns into 4. Huge footprints.
Like Shaq or like Ogre?
So the footprint's bigger than me.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Yeah.
So use anything but the magic system.
Right. So if you're gonna do it, you sit down. You
You
get on your meal.
we have those fucking torches that we had commissioned all those fucking decades ago.
That episode 2.
Fucking
Set those up
35
in a
years
ring.
ago when we were all children. We're gonna start setting a couple of those up
Yep.
and make an altar space to
Sure.
start this ritual.
Yep.
Yes,
Start
Smith.
prepping that.
You can't cast Spare the Dying, can you?
Hey. No, actually, I.
So make sure you're ticking off your haste. Right?
Yeah, I
You
did.
all this stuff.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
I am down to like basically one of each spell slot. 2 seconds.
That's probably not good.
Yeah, I'm running about half.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, I've
motherfuckers.
only ever got 2 slots. So
I have like no level 3s, but I have all my level 2s and level 1s.
If we
in pretty good shape.
known longer, I don't think we have time. But you could have taught it to me, and then I could have swapped it the next day. But I don't know if it's on my spell list at all.
Well, I can teach you.
Well, I'm a wizard. I just need it written down, and you write things down.
fucking write spells down.
You could
No, the Lord shoots his fucking power.
it's already written on the fucking tapestry.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
With Spare the Dying on there, and I did copy it into my spell book. Can I attempt to cast it?
You can try anything.
Are you kneeling?
I'm gonna kind of help him through.
Yeah, I want to do like a practice run of just the cantrip Spare the Dying
Sure.
with assistance. Arcana, religion.
That sounds all great. Pick one and go with it. I don't think it'd be religion though.
Okay, because I was getting it from a cleric.
You want to
But
charge from my
Arcanic
hand?
is fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Do either. You're right.
Sure. Sure.
I'm gonna try
Yeah.
to too.
What'd you get there?
Got to charge from my hand?
That was a 4, but he's giving me advantage.
Cool.
I just said beforehand.
Wait, does it give you advantage on anything?
Attack, skill check, or
Attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
that's all the checks.
Sure, I'll give it to you.
That is the second one though. You got one left. This can be a 13.
I'm gonna try to learn too.
It's we.
I'm gonna try to learn too. We're doing Arcana.
Sure.
14.
So look, you see, you gotta do it this way, and you feel it here, and then you kind of just go.
Okay.
Yeah, but what's
Can you explain that to him?
Alright, so like on prom nights,
No, no.
you start here, and then like once you see the light, and then you
And then you write the alphabet.
your tongue. Remember the bra strap is this movement.
Or just up and over. And if you don't have the time.
Movies go blah, 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 blah.
You see Cooley Cooley?
Yes.
It's like the episode when the dad and the grandpa trying to explain, they're just doing weird hand motions at the table.
Is it Foley or is it Cooley? I'm just a kid. All right, great. A 13 to help
13,
teach
14.
him.
No.
I got 14.
You're doing the hand movements right, but you're not producing anything, and it's difficult to do the spell or to prove that you've done the spell correctly
But
if
no
you're not
one's dying.
sparing anyone dying.
Fair enough.
Suppose I'll,
Nikolai, come here.
no, I'm gonna spare some extra magic juice
Sure.
to the affair. So they got more stuff to work with.
I don't know
Or
how that
weave
works.
to manipulate.
Magic.
There's a distant
not.
colloquially as just into the out into
What do you mean into that thing?
because it says you don't throw the sarcophagus. Technically, there's a
Is there any abyss-like
Those is real.
thing visible at the sarcophagus? Anything that you look at it and go, yep, that's the one? That's the abyss of legend?
I'm not entirely certain what you're talking about or asking.
Talking about the instructions that
Now, with
The
the
thing
kind of,
is-
it's like weird. It's like people who don't know Latin, but they can understand certain words, so they can kind of read like half-ass Latin.
I'm with you.
What you explained Abyssal was, well, this a column language, just kind of like that with the Abyssal. Like he would say words.
It's Spanish
To
to-
him, it means those words, but to me, I would hear like
Yeah,
sex off.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Do I-
Italian
do I-
to
July.
the original Latin.
I just wonder if into the abyss meant at the thing.
My thought
Or
is
into
that
the weird fucking black holes that are behind us.
I think it's into the thing because
While they're doing all this erudite jibber jabbering, I'm gonna kneel down in front of the sarcophagus and fucking consult. Just reach out to the Leviathan, see if he's got any words or mental anguish of wisdom.
Neat.
if the
Normally it's the
nature of
second
spell
one. It's the mental anguish he likes to give.
is to calm this
He
thing,
likes it.
then I think we have to cast Spare the Dying, which is like a
What's up, you Ken?
the body thing.
Well, I'm trying to take 2 kite shields, try to make it to a little makeshift barricade
But then there's
to
4.
cover up for an opening since I was
Just hitting it with a hammer, hoping that'll make it stick
The
together.
opening is massive. Like it's huge.
That's why I was asking if I could find enough kite shields so I could at least one barricade, at least, provide cover to at least one, like, exposed entrance.
And the dice said you didn't.
Yeah. So I'm trying to make do with 2 kite shields. So that's what I'm doing.
It's going great. Like I said, he's just like hitting it with a hammer, hoping that makes it stick to the wall. It doesn't.
No fastener. No. You hit it hard enough.
I was thinking of trying to make like a makeshift barricade, but yeah.
Be better off with dragging some of those pews,
Stay there.
blocking up a door.
He ties a string to it, holds it up. It just falls back to the ground.
All right, nerds.
Heartbroken.
I think it's time. I'm casting a ritual.
Yep. You gonna start?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start.
All right, I'll pull out my axe.
My
So,
brain
looking around.
is being overloaded with knowledge that I can't comprehend.
Have fun with that.
Sucks.
Yeah,
All right.
start the ritual.
Who you're
I
kneeling?
just
I'm
kind of
nailing.
kneel down next to him.
Kneeling.
I'm also kneeling.
Bander's takes us all.
No, he just sets the shields up behind us.
There's the tendrils that are seeping from this gigantic coffin seem to find your presence. It like feels you. And I don't know where you're at. If you could move your doodads to where you're positioned.
Where's the coffin?
To the right.
Somebody move me and Jazz.
Sure.
Technically, Jazz is like right next to me at the moment.
And the cut is on the far back, the right to the back, on that corner. And there's no
The cracks on the back, right?
back right.
Okay.
And there's as you kind of circumnavigate the outskirts of this coffin, you're going to take a note that there is no small amount of loot behind it.
There's no what?
Loot. No small amount of loot.
All the treasure.
There's also offerings. So.
Yeah.
Some clinky clinkies. Oh. I mean, just in the spirit of being supplicant to this higher being, take the little golden shell.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, that was his.
I never gave the one I took back from him.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I tried to shuck it and it didn't work, so I just put it in my bag. But I'll lay it in front of the altar.
It does. Its reach, it's limited now. Just like a little bit more. I need perceptions.
Put some flames down.
What's that?
I need perceptions. Everybody.
Give up the shells.
No.
15.
Perception.
3 plus that'd be 7.
14.
You'll kneel and start into your prayer, and I think you're kneeling as well. You'll
Everyone but Vandross at this point.
the ground shakes gently against your knees.
Vandross trying to hold steady and he's looking
It's
around
not
the
a
room.
violent shake, and he's the only one that can feel it because he rolled higher than you. What'd you roll?
7.
Yeah. You're the only one that feels it.
I rolled a 22.
Oh, you did?
I'm feeling that earth movement.
Fuck yeah. Well, you are closer to the ground, so
Carol Kingstown.
that just makes sense.
Ritual.
Waiting for you to finish, because the way the incantation works is you have to start with arcane. You kind of have to like build it up, do the thing, and then I use divine to kind of like wrap it up in a nice bow.
If something, you just hear like a wind tunnel, kind of. You just hear it.
So that same sound we heard earlier, just now a little louder.
I don't think you've ever heard this.
We heard what sounds like wind beginning
You
to pick
even
up.
if you rolled an at 20 right now, I'd be like, you've never heard this before.
This is like Kushala Doro, man.
The new softness.
This isn't a natural
I'm
occurrence.
not stopping. Wait.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Just sitting there, seawater pouring out of all
And
my
you're definitely
orifices.
closest, and into this void, you can hear.
Okay, I think one of those hook horns are coming.
And it gets louder. And you are staring off into the abyss, and I would imagine you take a step back,
Yeah, I'll take a step back.
and it's still getting louder.
Alright. Alright, something's coming.
It's a giant hook leaps out of
Can I swing at it and try to sever that hook? If I can.
a giant hook sinks into the ground,
I thought he was about to say, I dare you.
pulls itself up. Yeah, sure.
Alright.
It's
He was on guard.
yeah, sure.
fucking ass. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Alright. We roll. That was a natural one.
Hey, buddy. Okay, do what you do, baby. I'm just trying to help.
Okay, that would be a 25.
Hot damn. Roll some damages.
Okay.
That was a good reroll.
Pink.
That'll be a 9 points of slashing damage.
When your weapon
Right.
yellow.
It sounds like a tink.
He just
The statue that you saw appears to have grown giant hooks for hands. The back of it is like a hard, like dark burgundy, like purple, like helmet almost that goes all the way up, and it grew this gruesome mouth that like protrudes out from the rest of its face, predator-esque, right?
Yeah.
And once it picks up this hook, it has another one underneath that is holding itself up. Its legs peek over the top of this cliff, and they're just spines. Here.
gross.
Is this the statue of Arus? Have we saw that film?
Yeah, but
But more.
Not anymore. It's not.
Well, yeah. I mean, he said it's the statue that we saw. Just making sure that it's that statue.
yeah, right. It's some damage. You see that? What the fuck is that? What? Dude, what?
What'd you do? You probably put it behind the map player. Or you move the map layer up.
Look underneath layer. It looks a lot.
What is that thing?
I don't know. Like 3%. I can't.
It looks like that.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, a Tyranid.
Yeah.
So what?
Emperor protects.
Is there a way I can move 10 feet back?
It's almost like a fucking gene stealer.
I still have my movement, so
Might get slapped for it.
He's still scrambling up. I'm not gonna.
That's happened.
Yeah, it's the front and under it is just jet black. The part where the stone statue meets the hook is black as well, and just like these gross, like pulsating veins, just like ripple on it up its arms. It appears as though your axe is and ping and bounced off of it. And yeah, this is a fucking great place.
Yep.
Next week, we'll see what happens, but turns out Ramos is a motherfucker.
Who could have guessed?
Who'd have thunk? Perfect. This was fun. All right, one day, just comes up bitches. Last week it was Josh. Trying to go quick because I know Logan is an asshole. He was MVP. So who is what? There he is, a handsome son of a bitch. All right, Josh, yes. Clap, sons of bitches. He fucking stoked. Please clap. I don't know
Please
what to tell
clap.
him. What did you say?
I said, please clap.
Please clap. Yes, I just said it.
But like, can you imagine a world where he won the nominee that year and everything was fine?
No.
now
Because he would have fucking lost.
Yeah.
Great. Let's get back to the real world. Nobody wants to do that. Wait. Who is MVP this week?
I'm giving it to Aaron. I figured out the spell, figured out how to put those pieces together. So, and that's the biggest piece of the puzzle we needed to figure out before we got into the situation that we're in. So, Aaron.
Nice.
I'm gonna give mine to Kenjamin because I mean right there at the end, fucking no fucks given, took a swing at a hook that's like 19 times his size. It didn't do much, but like very ballsy.
Co-hosts.
Shane, yeah, okay. Letting reflex take over. Ah!
Kill.
Oh!
Dunk.
Hey, Aaron.
I've been thinking about this for a second. I think that without Pietro, without Josh, we wouldn't have any of the groundwork for this information. So I've been very glad to have him along all episode for sure, and give it to him.
Josh, okay, great. Ken.
I have to give it to Aaron because he did figure out that tapestry and spell.
Is that 3 for Aaron?
2 and 2.
2 and 2. I'm going to defer to my VP. Wait, come over here when you do it. I got to defer to the VP.
Just wrapped in a blanket. You look like a goddamn shaman.
Oh no.
We're consulting the great wisdoms.
Yay!
The
The
Dolly Parton
winner
over
of
there?
the vote will be determined simply by alphabetical order. As it will not be him any other time should we follow this rule. Let it be so.
I have one more question.
Thank you, great one from
Can
the
you
mountain.
say let him have like the special man?
Sorry, what?
No.
You have to see the special man?
Yeah. That's it. Can you say let him have like the special man? Let him have it.
It is decided.
It is decided.
You done succeeded, AA Run. Alphabetical order dictates.
Double A.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Congratulations. I'm going. I have my hands full. Well, that was a great time. Turns out, maybe I will have to put something together. I got a whole week. Woo! Oh shit. Yeah, they didn't use tokens. Extra 50 XP.
Didn't need him.
Yeah, motherfucker. I thought, yeah, I was trying to stop it. All right. Perfect. That was a lot of
Figure out
fun.
what the 50 XP.
Sometimes motherfuckers just be on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Jesus.
I've used
What the hell, Ken?
Good shot.
Super aggressive.
I've used one coin the entire campaign. I should have a bajillion XP.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
We're just waiting to see if it was a lie or not.
That was a fucking lie. Absolutely.
This guy's not tracking that shit.
Unbelievable. Anyway,
He can't count.
my name is Jared Fox. All my best friends. Monday Night Fantasy. We're fucking gonna get sued by the NFL, and I can't wait.
Oh, that's my goal.
Are you ready for some football?
No.
That's not what this is?
No.
Fuck.
Are you ready for some fantasy?
Are you?
Ready for some fun?
That's
If I was an idiot, like subhuman that required glasses, I could do that too. And my eyes are really
yeah,
good.
instead you're just a bitch.
With good eyes.
Cunts. I love you. See you next week. Thank you very much for coming. Fucking Monday, dude. Fucking D&D. Play more D&D.
I don't necessarily need mine. They just